Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Expo Center downtown Pikeville. This is Larry Cecil along with Charlie Pinson, Wayne Fugate on camera, and we're here tonight for the semifinals of the Girls OA Classic Tournament. And tonight's first game, Charlie, will feature Paintsville and Prestonsburg.
I tell you, it should be a good matchup here. We've been talking about it. I've been talking to a lot of people all week here, and the Prestonsburg Black Cats have been playing really well right now. And Paintsville, you know, Les Trimble has always had a great Paintsville team. This ought to be a knockdown drag out in this first one, I believe.
I think so. Paintsville comes in tonight with a 14-3 record on the season. Prestonsburg 11-6. And let's see, tell us who they had to play to get here.
Well, Prestonsburg beat Betsy Lane 74-51. And then they turned around and beat Shelby Valley 57-52 in the first round. And let's see, Paintsville ended up beating Phelps 53-33 to advance to tonight's semifinals.
And looking at some of the stats, points scored for both teams, 1,024 points on the season for Paintsville and 1,142 for Prestonsburg. And points give up, Paintsville a little better record there. They've only given up 883 points and 985 points given up for Prestonsburg. Percentages as far as field goal shooting, Prestonsburg with a lot better percentage. They're shooting 42% from the field, and Paintsville only 36%. So ought to be a good matchup. Of course, Prestonsburg, you know, this is their second year under Coach Brandon Kidd, and made big improvements.
They have, you know, Brandon's done a great job over there for the Black Cats, and this is really his first team that he can call his own, I guess, Larry, you know, getting them all together and having them all through the off season. Last year, some injuries put him behind. Of course, they had an early injury this year that hurt him, but they've come back from it and playing really well right now.
Yeah, I talked to him earlier in the season, you know, when we was doing the preview show for the coaches, and he's got some players in off the soccer team, had a couple of players come in from, you know, transfer in from other schools that was able to play, moved into the area, and so he's told me that this year, that first year he's been there, where he could actually play 5-on-5 in practice.
Yeah, it makes a big difference when you get some practice time in. Of course, you know, you got to look back at the Paintsville Lady Tigers. Les Trimble's been there for several years and has built a fine program over there. They've been a contender for the not only the All-A, but the Big 15th region as well.
Well, you know, back in 2014, Paintsville won this All-A tournament, and also in 2017, and in 2017 they also won the 15th region that year. So, and some of the girls that's on the team now played on that team then. So, experience-wise, he'll have the more experienced team. Of course, a lot of excitement on the Prestonsburg team, and come off a big win over Shelby Valley here in the tournament. So it'd be exciting to see this game.
Yes, it will. I think so. We're just about ready for the starting lineups here as we're getting ready for that. Both teams have taken the bench and getting their final instructions just before their introductions. We'll see how this one turns out, as it'll be the Paintsville Tigers against the Prestonsburg Black Cats. So one of these cats going to win tonight.
Yes, it'll be a cat win tonight. That's right. A cat fight, and the cat's going to win it.
And just a few seconds away from the start, got an experienced officiating crew out there as well. Should be a well-called ball game here tonight.
Of course, in tonight's second game, I want to mention that it'll be Pikeville and East Ridge, two of the 59th district opponents. And a couple of weeks ago, we had those two teams played over at East Ridge, and Pikeville coming away with the win there. So that'll be a rematch on that game.
You know, and two good coaching staffs going on over there. East Ridge, Denise Campbell's done a fine job up there, as has Christy Oram at Pikeville. So we're ready now to send it down.
The Eastern Kentucky Expo Center for semi-final night of the Girls 15th Region All-A Classic Basketball Tournament. Brought to you by Total Pharmacy Care. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups first. Representing the Cats, the Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats. Starting at guard, number 1, Allison Campbell.
Allison Campbell starting at guard for the Black Cats.
Number 2,
Caroline Arias.
Number 3, Reese Endicott.
And Reese Endicott, number 3.
Number 21, Olivia.
And Olivia Sloan, number 21. And number 32 is Caitlin Keithley. Black Cats are coached by Brandon Kidd. And now for the home team on the scoreboard, the Paintsville Tigers. Number 2, Elizabeth Williams. And Caitlin Newsom, number 4. Number 5 is Ava Hayden. Number 10 is Anna Keaton. And Clara Bear, number 15. And of course, head coach Les Trimble of the Tigers. And we're about ready now for the opening tip, Larry.
Yes, we are. Should be an exciting game, and the winners of tonight's game will be back here tomorrow night for the championship game.
And getting ready for it now as it'll be Paintsville and Prestonsburg.
And it looks like referee Dale Kahn will step in and toss the ball. And we're about ready for semifinal action in the girls' 15th Region All-Age Classic.
There he is in Newsom jumping center.
And the toss is in the air, and Williams for Paintsville will control the tip. Looks like Prestonsburg's going to open up in a 1-2-2 zone. Paintsville will work it around, see if they can find an opening. Here's a long 3, up, no good. Rebound comes off to Prestonsburg. That's Olivia Sloan with it. And goes down into the corner, shot up, and no good. And we've got a foul under the bucket. That shot was by number 3, Reese Endicott. What was the foul?
Looks like a foul on the rebound. Looks like a little push on the rebound.
Okay. So Prestonsburg will get it in, and here's Endicott. Baseline jumper, 15 foot, knocks it down. And Prestonsburg breaks out on top. Quickly on the other end, Paintsville near steal. Now they get it back out to Williams. Williams goes cross court, that's Blair with it. And at the free throw line, jumper up, no good by Newsom. Rebound comes off. Paintsville will have it, and 3, good, and 1. Elizabeth Williams.
That could be a 4-point play for the Paintsville Tigers.
Williams just knocks it down and steps to the free throw line, makes it, so they're out on top now 4-2. Caitlin Keithley brings it into the front court for the Black Cats. And she'll go inside. That's Arias with it, and shot no good. Rebound comes off Williams. Quickly up court. And looked at a 3, no good, throws it cross. Here's a 3 in the air, up and rattles around. Prestonsburg with the rebound. Campbell with it. Into the front court, Keithley comes back top of the circle. Endicott, 3, count it. And Prestonsburg goes back out on top, 5-4. Little full court pressure. Or 3-court pressure would be full court pressure. Paintsville has it. Here's a drive down the lane. Shot up, no good.
Yep. Turnover.
And turnover. That was Anna Keaton.
First turnover of the game.
Prestonsburg working in the front court. Keithley with it. Down in the corner, that's Endicott. Back out on top of Campbell. Keithley drives. Back 3 in the air. No good. Rebound run down by Williams, and she's fouled from behind.
And that foul will be on Allison Campbell. Her second. So quickly with 2 on her here in the first quarter.
Yes, might see a substitution come in for her. Into the front court it comes. That is Newsom with it for Paintsville. Now gets it over to Williams. Works it around and stolen Out in front, there he is, goes in, puts it up, and good. Black Cat, 7-4, 5:30 left, first quarter. Paintsville brings it into front court. Elizabeth Williams with it. Drives to the top of the circle. Gets it over to Anna Keaton. Keaton with it now. And back to Williams, top of the circle, drive, stops, 3 in the air, count it. Elizabeth Williams with all 7 points for Paintsville, and we're tied at 7. There he is working inside, triple teamed, and going to be a jump ball called. It's going to stay with the Lady Black Cats.
I think both teams really bringing the defense right now.
Yes, they are.
Selena Mullins, number 13, checking in for the Black Cats.
Here's Keithley with it for the Lady Black Cats, top of the circle. Down in the corner it goes. Reese Endicott, 3, count it. And the Cats are red hot from the three-point line, Charlie.
Timeout called by Paintsville here. 30-second timeout, 4:56 to play here in the first quarter. 10-7 Prestonsburg. Both teams playing well in the early going, Larry.
Yes, they are. Putting up those three-pointers.
Yep. Both teams have had 2 each, and both of them have come from one person on either team. Elizabeth Williams has all 7 points for Prestonsburg, two threes and a free throw. Reese Endicott has 8 points. She got 2 threes and a deuce. So Caroline, right now, Caroline Arias is the difference. She's got 2 points. She's the only other person to score.
She makes the difference right now.
10-7 lead for the Black Cats. 4:56 to play here in the first quarter.
And the Lady Tigers of Paintsville will have it. Into the front court, Williams drives to the free throw line, cut off, ball loose, on the floor, and dug out by, that was Anna Keaton with it. Back to Williams, drives down the lane, shot up, blocked. And Paintsville comes up with it, and a foul's going to be on.
I believe it's going to be Endicott. Yeah, I think so.
A lot of action, Charlie.
Yes, it is. It's been, like I say, it's not for the weak of heart out there.
That's for sure. Paintsville gets it in. Williams, she's trapped in the corner and throws it up. Ball loose and knocked out of bounds by Prestonsburg.
Arias.
Yes, it'll stay with Paintsville. Anna Keaton takes the inbound pass. She steps out, runs the point this time. Works it around the corner. That is Newsom. And Keaton down the lane rolls it in. And lead cut to 1, 10-9. Prestonsburg with it into the front court. Cross court pass come nearly picked off, but Endicott was able to save it. Kicks it inside. Arias up and good. Beautiful pass by Endicott.
Arias and Endicott 12. Keaton and Williams 9.
Here's a long 3, and that's no good by Newsom. Rebound comes Prestonsburg. Keithley driving the length of the floor up, no good. A little contact, nothing called. Going the other way. Anna Keaton stops, 8-footer good. 12-11, a lot of action. 3:30 left in the first quarter. Prestonsburg quickly into the front court. Cross court, it goes to Endicott down in the corner. Keithley, 3. No good. Rebound. Prestonsburg, and going to have a foul. That is Olivia Sloan with the rebound.
Be on Caitlin Newsom, her first, team second.
So Prestonsburg will have it under their own bucket. Endicott gets it in to Keithley. She drives down the lane. Shot up, no good. Air ball. Rebound comes off the Paintsville. Williams with quickly up court. Keaton goes in, left-handed shot up and good, and the Lady Tigers reclaim the lead, 13-12. Prestonsburg back into the front court. Keithley with it, and goes inside, down the lane, shot no good, but foul called. That is Olivia Sloan with the shot.
I think it may be on Newsom again. Yep. So Caitlin Newsom picks up her second, team's third.
Sloan will be at the line to shoot 2. First shot, no good. Off the front of the rim. She'll have one more. This one can tie it at 13. It's 13-12 right now, Paintsville, and misses them both. Williams with the rebound. Into the front court she comes. Now she'll hold up, set their offense up. We're under 3 minutes here in this first quarter. Paintsville working it into the lane. Back to Williams, top of the circle, three, comes up short, but gets a nice roll and bounces it in.
Shooter's touch.
Paintsville takes their lead up to 4, largest lead for them. Keithley down in the corner, it goes for Prestonsburg, shot up and good, and that's number 13, Selena Mullins, into the ball game for Prestonsburg. Williams works it in the front court. Paintsville just working it around the arc now. Here's the tip. Pass, stolen. Arias goes in, puts it up, and good. And we're tied at 16.
Nice pass.
And down the lane, Keaton up and good for Paintsville. This is up and down, folks. This is a good one right now, 18-16. High scoring affair. Endicott with it for the Lady Black Cats. Keithley back to Endicott, 3 in the air, no good. Rebound comes off Paintsville and a foul call.
Let's see. Maybe on Mullins, let me see. Yep. Selena Mullins will be her first.
So Paintsville will be bringing it the length of the floor. Williams with it. Goes inside, back out on top. 3 in the air, no good. That was number 15, Clara Blair, and we've got a foul called on the rebound.
And maybe Arias. Nope.
Number 3, that would be Endicott.
Second on Reese Endicott.
Well, it's 5 team fouls now for Prestonsburg, 3 for Paintsville. Here's Williams, drives the lane, shot no good, gets the rebound. Brings it back out on top. Gives it over to Blair. Now it goes in corner to Keaton, back to Blair. Williams, right side. We're under a minute here in the first quarter. 18-16 Paintsville, and that is Keaton from the free throw line, puts it up and in. 20-16. See if Prestonsburg works for the last shot of the quarter. We're down to 38 seconds, and that will be a no, as Arias takes a nice pass and puts it up and in. 20-18, 25 seconds left, and Williams looks like she's just going to hold it maybe for Paintsville for the last shot.
She may take the last shot, too.
Well, that wouldn't be a bad choice. Blair with it, that's Keaton now. She comes out to the jump circle as Williams comes down the right side. They're spreading the floor. Here's Keaton drive, splits a double team up, air ball, and battle for the rebound, no good. And at the end of one, it's 20-18, Paintsville over Prestonsburg. We'll be right back for second quarter action at WPRG TV Sports.
They say you spend about a third of your life waiting for something. Minutes just ticking by while life has you on hold. Total Pharmacy Care would like to give you a little of your life back. Now, we can't do anything about most of life's little delays, but you'll never have a long wait when you pick up your prescription, because Total Pharmacy Care is more than a name. It's a promise. We're friendly, knowledgeable, and fast. Total Pharmacy Care, because you've waited long enough.
In 1983, Citizens Drug was established in Phelps. Nothing marks the passage of time like watching our children grow. We're now celebrating 30 years of helping families stay healthy and happy. Phelps and the surrounding area is a great place to live and raise a family. That's why we'll be here for the next generation too. Citizens Drug, still proud to be part of the Phelps community.
2018 Paintsville over Prestonsburg, and what's been a battle there.
It has been. Paintsville will have it start this second quarter. There's Keaton with it. Williams now down in the corner. Keaton 3. Count it as the Lady Tigers has come out here red hot, Charlie. 23-18.
4 threes for them here in the first half.
Sloan with it, and pass is tipped, battled around, and picked up by Paintsville. That was Caitlin Newsom with the steal.
Paintsville dominating the boards, 10-3 right now, Larry.
Williams with it, goes down on the side. Here's a long 3. Blair, no good. Rebound comes off Olivia Sloan. Sloan brings it in the front court, gets it over Selena Mullins. 3, count it. Selena Mullins off the bench for the 3 for the Black Cat.
Give her 5.
23-21. Paintsville working it down the side, back out on top. It comes Keaton. They've moved Keaton out to the point guard now, Charlie, and moved Williams down to the side. Williams flashes in the lane. She has it. Double team, pass stolen. There he is. Down the floor, spin move, in bucket, no good. Rebound comes off to Paintsville. Caitlin Newsom with it. Williams quickly. Down the lane, shot up, off the glass and good.
That was impressive right there.
Yes, it was. Up and down basketball. You don't see this a whole lot with the girls. Mullins again, 3 for Prestonsburg, no good. As Caitlin Keithley comes off with it. Sloan, Mullins, she looked again, drives the lane, pass stolen. Elizabeth Williams, 1-on-1, takes it in, and she's going to be fouled.
That'll be on Caitlin Keithley. Her first, team's 6th.
6:13 left here in the first half. It's 25-21. Paintsville over Prestonsburg. Williams will have 2. First one's good. I don't know if she's missed very many tonight, has she?
She's not missed free throw. This is her 3rd free throw coming up. She ain't missed much of anything, so you're right.
Much of anything, that's what I'm saying. Started it off with the 4-point play.
She has 3 threes here in the first quarter.
And makes both free throws, and the lead out to 6, 27-21.
That's the first time she scored 2.
And Prestonsburg gets it, passes tipped, but rescued, put it up, no good. And we have a jump ball. It'll go to Prestonsburg. That's number 25 in the lineup for Prestonsburg, Faith Lazar. Prestonsburg will have it. Endicott brings it in. Keithley with it. Has Keithley scored?
Nope.
And she's fouled on the shot that time. Tried a little scoop shot. So she'll step to the line for 2. Clock rests with 5:59 here in the first half. 27-21 as Prestonsburg again misses a free throw.
0 for 3 from the line for the Black Cats now.
I have one more, and this one's up and good. 27-22. Williams quickly into the front court. Keaton putting a lot of pressure on the defense of the Black Cats to getting it up quickly. Working it around the 3-point arc now. Here's Williams with it. Prestonsburg in the 2-3 zone. Keaton steps out now and runs point. Gets it over the side to Newsom, back to Keaton. Looking for a screen at the top of the circle, nothing doing. Now Blair with it. Keaton looks at a 3. Blair will take it, and air ball.
And she'll be getting a break on the bench now.
Got number 5 back in the lineup for Paintsville.
That is Ava Hayden.
Prestonsburg with it into the front court. This is Sloan with it. Works it over to Endicott, back to Sloan. Cross court it goes to Keithley. They double team her quickly. Comes back out to Sloan. Keithley long 3, count it. Her first 3-pointer of the night. And lead back down to 2, 27-25. Paintsville with it, Williams. Keaton Comes across to Newsom, back to Williams. She drives and loses her footing. The ball goes to Keaton, though. Williams, top circle three, count it. Defense didn't come out on her, and she just knocks it down.
We got a timeout on the floor, 30-25. Paintsville with 4:32 to play here in the half on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Hot new titles available on demand. I gotta get my GED.
Well, welcome to night school.
Why are we in the ring?
What's the square root of 81?
What?
My work here is done.
Gnomes.
They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon. 2, 1. Order on demand.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
To the East Kentucky Expo Center semifinals of the All-A Classic, 30-25 Paintsville, and Elizabeth Williams is on fire.
17 of the 30, Charlie, you said, and then the other 13 goes to Keaton. So
And Keaton, yeah.
it's a two-girl show right now.
Absolutely.
Prestonsburg will have it, bringing it into the front court. That is Olivia Sloan with it. She works it toward the middle, tries to split her double team, kicks it back out to Keithley. Keithley driven down the lane, shot no good, and foul call.
And I believe that'll be on Ava Hayden, her second, team's fifth.
Keithley will be at the line to shoot two. Prestonsburg only 1 of 4 from the foul line right now, right?
Yep, she is now 2 of 3 herself, though. 5 points in the game.
4:13 left here in the first half as Keithley knocks them both down, and it's 30-27 Paintsville. Elizabeth Williams into the front court for the Lady Tigers. Here's a long three. No good from Newsom. And it was an air ball. That's last 2 3-pointer shot from the same spot. Air balls, 2 different players.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
The wrong 2 players may be shooting it.
Exactly.
Right now.
It wasn't nobody had scored.
No.
Prestonsburg working it. 3, Endicott out of the corner. We're tied. Reese Endicott knocks it down.
That is her 3rd 3 of the night.
And here's Williams quickly on the other end and throws it away. She drove to the free throw line, tried to get it back out to Caitlin Newsom. Bad pass, turnover, Lady Tigers. Not had many of those.
Well, Paintsville's turned it over 4 times.
And here, Prestonsburg, Endicott back down the corner. They get out on her this time. Here's Keithley. Sloan looked at a 3, no good. Now, Endicott, 3, and comes up short. Rebound Williams, quickly into front court. She taking it, going to the bucket, and she's fouled.
Second foul on Keithley.
And that's 17 fouls now on Prestonsburg. So
This should be a 2-shot foul.
Yes. She can put her team back out on top, and we're tied at 30, and makes the first one. Not even drawing iron on her shots tonight, Charlie. And the second one up, and also good.
I didn't even see the net move that
It
time.
never moved. 32-30, Paintsville with the lead. Lady Black Cats, Olivia Sloan brings it into the front court. Arias in the middle, back out on top, Sloan. Might have got away with a walk. Keithley back over to Sloan. She's open for 3. Now they get her this time.
4th turnover on Prestonsburg. Williams with 19 here in the first half.
Hope Oxer back in the lineup for Paintsville, number 35. Williams bring it in, and Prestonsburg's going to try to a half-court trap and nearly come up with the steal and a foul.
That'll be on Arias. It'll be her first. That's the team's 8th.
So it will be the 1-1, and the hot hand steps to the foul line again.
Yeah, she's been pretty impressive.
First of the 1-1, knocks it down. And that puts her at 20 points in the first half. Elizabeth Williams and Jinkster, Charlie. No good. Rebound comes off to Prestonsburg and got a walk on the rebound. That was Olivia Sloan. I thought it was a good call. She was about to run into the Paintsville player and spin move. Here's the three, good. Claire Blair. She got that first one zeroed her in. She shot an air ball there earlier and knocked that one down.
Yep.
Paintsville up to 6, 36-30. 2:20, Keithley, a long three, no good. Rebound back up, no good for Prestonsburg. That was number 1 into the lineup, Allison Campbell. They get it again, and Endicott was fouled, or excuse me, blocked. Down the lane, Keaton, runner good.
15 for Keaton.
And it's 38-30, largest lead of the game. Keithley with it for Prestonsburg, long three, top the circle, count it, Endicott. And Endicott with 14. Williams quickly on the other end, taking it to the bucket, down the lane, blocked shot, out of bounds, it'll stay with Paintsville.
I'll tell you what, it's been pretty impressive. That's 4 threes for Endicott today, 14 points for her.
And here's Keaton with the three. Good. Rebound comes off to Caitlin Keithley of Prestonsburg. 1:30 left here in the first half. Prestonsburg trails by 5, 38-33. Keithley down the lane, shot, no good. And out of bounds off of Prestonsburg.
Yep. So I guess that'll be a turnover, won't it? Or would it have been a rebound?
May just be a rebound,
okay.
Team rebound. So Williams has it for Paintsville. Slowly walks it into the front court now, gives it over to Keaton. Paintsville in no hurry this time. Comes down right side to Newsom, back to Keaton, top of the circle. She drives down the left side, hands off Williams, long three, count it. Elizabeth Williams.
Only thing she's done wrong is she's missed a free throw, and that's it.
Wow, on fire. 41-33. Here's Endicott with it, and got away with the walk, looked like. Gives it down to Keithley. And here Prestonsburg down the lane, out of walk. Prestonsburg just trying to rush things.
Trying to force it, yeah, trying to force it.
Yeah, Paintsville's got them playing faster than they'd like to play, I think. Here's Williams with it in the front court. Newsom over to Keaton. Keaton drives to the free throw line. Williams, long three. Comes up short. And rebound dug out. Blair, three up good. And the Lady Tigers is red hot, 44-33. And we've got 25 seconds left first half.
8 3-pointers.
8 3-pointers. Endicott with it. Gives it over to Olivia Sloan. Keithley back to Sloan. Back to Keithley. Williams with the steal. Kicks it up. Keaton up good. And the Lady Tigers up by 13, 46-33. And see if Prestonsburg get a shot off at the buzzer. No good. And the Lady Tigers of Paintsville comes in and in the first half puts up 46 points. Red hot from the field, 46-33. Paintsville with the lead over Prestonsburg. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some half-time stats and comments. This is WPRG TV Sports.
Our mission, our goal, is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
It's officially 2019. Happy New Year from your friends at Appalachian Wireless. To celebrate, Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with the return of a Samsung deal that is hot despite the winter temps. All January long or while supplies last. You can get the Samsung Galaxy S9 for just a penny, the Galaxy S9 Plus for just $99.99, or the Note 9 for only $249.99. That's $200 off their normal contract pricing. 2-year contracts are required. See store for details.
From the beginning, fast has been important. Today's world demands fast. Faster cars, faster planes, faster eaters. Whoa, that's too fast. So we know that your internet needs to be fast. Stay out of my way, fast. Surfing, streaming, downloading. You want fast, we got fast. At Intermountain Cable, we make sure your internet's fast. Up to 500 meg per second fast, because faster is better.
Begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
Business internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today. What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. speed that delivers orders, big orders, change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
They say you spend about a third of your life waiting for something. Minutes just ticking by while life has you on hold. Total Pharmacy Care would like to give you a little of your life back. Now, we can't do anything about most of life's little delays, but you'll never have a long wait when you pick up your prescription, because Total Pharmacy Care is more than a name. It's a promise. We're friendly, knowledgeable, and fast. Total Pharmacy Care, because you've waited long enough.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. We're at the half of the night's first semifinal game in the girls' OA Classic Tournament. Paintsville has the 46-33 lead, and Charlie's got some first half stats.
First, we'll go through the Prestonsburg Blackcats. They're led in scoring by Reese Endicott. Endicott has 14 points. She is 5 of 8 from the field, 4 of 7 behind the three-point line for her shots. Carolina Arias has 8 points, 1 assist to go with for the Blackcats. Also in the scoring column, Caitlin Keekley, 6 points, 3 rebounds. And let's see, 2 assists also for Keithley. They shot 44% from the field, 46% behind the three-point line, and 50%, 3 of 6 from the charity stripe. And now for the Paintsville Lady Tigers, and this lady is on fire. 6 of 10, 5 of 6 behind the three-point line, 6 of 7 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds. Let's see, 23 points, 2 assists, and 2 steals. That would be Miss Elizabeth Williams. She is on fire. Caitlin Newsom has an assist and 3 rebounds for the Paintsville Tigers. Now, Anna Keaton not doing too shabbily herself. She's 8 of 11 from the field, 1 of 3 behind the three-point line, 17 points, has 1 rebound, but she has 4 assists to go with it. Clara Blair has 2 threes for 6 points, and that is the scoring for them. They ended up shooting 53% from the field, 47.1 from the three-point line, and 85 from the charity stripe, 6 of 7. The only person to attempt a free throw so far has been Elizabeth Williams. So they lead at 46-33, and I'm telling you, the largest lead of the night right now stands at 46-33 for the Blackcats.
Tigers,
sorry.
Over the Blackcats.
Over the Blackcats.
So we'll send it back to the station. Be back in a minute for the start of the second half. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo Center. 46-33 here at the half. The Paintsville Tigers leading the Prestonsburg Blackcats, and what a performance we saw, Larry, out of about 3 or 4 different players on this game.
You're right. 2 on Paintsville side, 1 on Prestonsburg side. A large scoring game. You know, you don't see 46-33 at the half very many times in a girls' game.
8 threes by the Paintsville Tigers alone. 6 on the Blackcat side of the ledger.
14 threes combined by the 2 teams.
And that's just the first half. We're just getting started.
We're just getting started for the second half here, and it looks like Paintsville will have the basketball to start the second half.
See if anybody cooled off at the break.
Anna Keaton will step out and trigger the basketball in, and Prestonsburg comes out Look like they're going to a triangle and two, Charlie.
Who are they going to get on to?
Well, who do you think? Williams and Keaton. And here's Newsom with it in the corner. Blair with it. And here's Williams, and she's going to have Allison Campbell guarding her. Blair, three in the air, no good. Rebound comes off to Paintsville. Williams, three, and misses her first one to start this half. Ball knocked out of bounds by Lady Black Cats. Here to stay with Paintsville. Williams steps out of bounds, gets it into Keaton. And Keaton's going to have Keithley on her. Here's Blair, three, top the circle, no good. Rebound run down in the corner by Reese Endicott. Endicott brings it in the front corner. Long pass up floor, up and good. There he is. Puts it in. And it's 46-35.
Double figures for Arias with 10.
Batesville with it into the front court. Keaton with it. That's Newsom. Drives to the free throw line, gets it off to Williams, breaks down the lane, splits a double team up and good. Elizabeth Williams adds to her total 25
for Williams.
Prestonsburg with it into the front court. Here's Keithley, three, and it's no good. Rebound put back up, no good by Arias, but she's fouled.
And that will be on Blair, I believe her second.
Arias will be at the line to shoot two. Just getting started here, and that one just barely grazed the rim on the right side. Way off on that one.
Yeah, you're right.
She'll have one more. This one's up and misses it also as Blair comes off the rebound, gets it to Williams. Allison Sloan guarding Williams, gets it over to Keaton. Prestonsburg still in that triangle and two. And here's Blair with the three, no good. That's three she's tried this half, and they've cooled off just a little bit from the three-point line. Into the front court it comes. Allison Sloan, high arcing three, drops in for the Black Cats. And they've got it down to 10, 48-38. That was a rainmaker, Charlie.
Yes.
Here's Keaton down the lane, no good. Rebound comes off to Olivia Sloan.
And Black Cats getting on the boards better here in the second half.
She brings it into the front court. Here's Endicott, long three, no good. Rebound comes off to Blair. Out to Keaton. Williams running the floor, goes in, no good. She's fouled.
Campbell got her money's worth on that one. I think that's her third.
You're right. First team foul, but that's her third foul for the game as Elizabeth Williams at the line. Shot up and rolls in. She's still perfect from the foul line.
She missed one.
Oh, has she missed one?
She missed one.
Well, she hasn't missed so many shots I couldn't remember.
I know.
And next one's off from the rim, but rebound comes off. That was Hyden with it, and a long three, but Williams misses it. Endicott with it into the front court for the Lady Black Cats. And she's going to be fouled at the top of the circle.
I thought she had ball.
That's going to be her first foul. Prestonsburg will have it. Olivia Sloan with it. Keithley drives down the left side, a floater in the lane, up and good. 49-40, Prestonsburg has it back into single digits. Keaton with it into front court, and called a foul on Williams, offensive foul. I didn't see what it was. Must have been setting a screen or something maybe.
I don't know. I think they were just battling each other. He called an offensive foul.
Just pushed off. Prestonsburg with it. Arias in the lane, kicks it back out to Endicott. Endicott, and that's a double dribble, Olivia Sloan. The Lady Black Cats has played a little faster, I think, than they've really wanted to at times.
Yes.
Unforced turnovers. Williams with it into the front court, and that's going to be 4 on Allison Campbell. Number 13, Selena Mullins, will replace her. See if they put her on Williams.
No, going to put Keithley on her.
Going to put Keithley over on her. And going to put Arias over on Keaton, looks like. Williams into the front court. There's Newsom with it. Down in the corner, Blair, three. No good off the top of the backboard, and rebound comes off to Prestonsburg. Olivia Sloan kicks it over to Arias in the lane, foul. And the Lady Black Cats is easing back in this one, Charlie.
Working her way back, you're right.
That's 3 on Newsom. Caitlin Newsom for Paintsville. Arias will be at the line, just missed 2 short time ago, and this one bounces off also. Having problems at the free throw line.
She's struggling from the line, you're right. 0 for 3.
And this one's up and good. 49-41, an 8-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Williams with it into the front court. Keithley on her, man-to-man. As we said earlier, they've got a triangle and 2 going against Williams and Sloan and Keaton, and Williams takes it to the bucket, draws the foul.
I think is that on Keithley? That's her 3rd.
And that's going to be 3 on Keithley. Prestonsburg already with 1 player with 4 fouls, so getting into a little bit of foul trouble. Williams free throws up and good. 50-41, 9-point lead, 4:18 left here in the 3rd quarter.
They've held her to 4, make it 5 here in the 2nd half.
That one rattles down also. Lead back to 10, 51-41. Lady Black Cats in the front court, pass tip, and dug out there by Arias, then she loses it out of bounds. It's going to be off Paintsville.
Tough sequence right there.
Yes. Endicott steps out of bounds, brings it in. Here's Keithley with it. And shot up and good. Selena Mullins knocks her 2nd three-pointer down, and we've got a timeout. It's going to be a full, so 4:02 left. 3rd quarter, 51-44, Paintsville. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Our mission, our goal is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a 3-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to the Eastern Kentucky Expo Center, 51-44. The Panthers over the Black Cats here, 4:02 to play in the 3rd quarter, Larry.
Yeah, they've made a run here. Charlie was down 13 at the half, and they've taken 6 points off that lead. Paintsville has it. Williams with it into the front court, and gets it over to Keaton in the corner. Blair, 3, and no good. She's been cold, and rebound come off the Endicott, tipped out of bounds by Paintsville, so it'll stay with the Lady Black Cats. Olivia Sloan with it into the front court. Keithley with it. Sloan over to Endicott, down in the corner it comes. Back to Endicott. Keithley steps out on top, takes it. Olivia Sloan with it, top of the circle, spin move down the lane. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes off to Blair, and her pass is tipped, stolen by Arias, up good. And the Lady Black Cats is back to within 5, 51-46. And here's a near steal. Newsom drives it. Blair, top of the circle, Williams. Back out to Blair. Keaton, top of the circle now, looks inside, puts it on the floor down the right side to the bucket, and she's fouled.
So that'll send Anna Keaton to the line. And the foul will go on Sloan.
her first. Both teams with 4 team fouls. We got 2:55 left, third quarter, as Keaton free throw up and good.
Keaton with 8 points on the night.
Hope Oxer in the lineup for Paintsville, replacing Blair, and Keaton makes both free throws. 53-46. Just got a feeling this one's going to go down to the final buzzer.
Yep, very possible.
Got a walk. Unforced turnover again. Side out backcourt, Paintsville. And here's Newsom, brings it into the front court, gets it over to Keaton. Keaton looking for a screen, comes to the top of the circle, Williams. Williams down the right side, cut off. She's got Keithley on her in the corner, Newsom. And passes tipped, but comes over to Hayden. Now Keaton will have it. She'll back it out toward the timeline, reset their offense. Got the floor spread, nobody in the paint. Keaton, top of the circle, looking to drive. Kicks it in the corner, Newsom. Cross court it comes, Hayden, 3. It's no good. Gets her own rebound and is fouled.
See that foul? Foul is on number 3, Reese Endicott, her third. Foul trouble becoming a problem maybe for the Prestonburg Black Cats.
They got 3 starters in foul trouble. They've got 2 with 3 and 1 with 4.
And
the triangle too, though, Charlie, has taken the ball out of Keaton and Williams' hands. A lot of the other players are taking shots that they didn't take in the first half.
You're right.
Here's Keaton with it. Looking for a screen, brings it down the left side and stops. 3, good. Off the dribble, down the left side.
24.
56-46, back to 10. Black Cats had it down to 5 at one time. And here, kicking it over into Cott, in the corner, Sloan, 3, no good. Rebound Hayden, gets it over to Williams. Keaton out in front, and goes in, puts it up, no good, misses a layup. Olivia Sloan with it into the front court quickly. Arias puts it on the floor, down the lane, Euro step up and good. Caroline Arias with the bucket.
15
for her. Very entertaining game, John.
It has been.
Williams with it at the time line, and she looks like she's just going to hold it as we go under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Prestonsburg coach, and she's going to lose it on the floor. Tie up, going to Prestonsburg. Coach Brandon Kidd called for him to come out and put some pressure on him and forced a turnover.
Big time turnover right there.
Now see if the Lady Black Cats holds it for the last shot. We're down to 40 seconds. Into the corner it comes. That's Sloan. Nearly stolen by Keaton. Down the lane. Keithley shot no good. Called for the charge. That's going to be her fourth.
You're right.
And we've got number 25, Faith Lazar, into the lineup for the Lady Black Cats. 25 seconds to go here in the third quarter as Williams walks it into front court for Paintsville. They have the 8-point lead, 56-48. Down the side it goes to Newsom, back out to Williams. Here's Keaton with it, drives the left side. Back out to Williams. She looked at the 3. Now she's being double teamed, puts it on the floor, baseline shot up, good. Elizabeth Williams. And Prestonsburg shot at the buzzer, no good. So at the end of 3, 58-48, Paintsville with the lead. This is high school basketball on WXLR 104.9.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
In 1983, Citizens Drug was established in Phelps. Nothing marks the passage of time like watching our children grow. We're now celebrating 30 years of helping families stay healthy and happy. Phelps and the surrounding area is a great place to live and raise a family. That's why we'll be here for the next generation too. Citizens Drug, still proud to be part of the Phelps community.
Back to the East Kentucky Expo Center. 58-48 as we get ready to head into the fourth quarter. Paintsville leading, and we're live on WXLR radio. We're also audio live on Facebook, so appreciate everybody listening to us, and then also on WPRG TV, Larry.
Yes, Paintsville has it. Keaton with it as Prestonburg goes back into the 2-3 zone starting this fourth quarter, Charlie. And they've got Newsom with it. Kicks it over to Blair. 3 off the right side, no good. Rebound comes off. That is Mullins. Into the front court it comes to Endicott. Cross court it goes. Olivia Sloan, 3, no good. Battle for the rebound. Endicott puts it up and in. Reese Endicott with the bucket. 58-50. Endicott now with 16 near steal. Lives with Williams, and then she's fouled. That's Endicott, and that's going to be her fourth.
Prestonburg definitely in foul trouble, Larry.
And that's 17 fouls, Charlie. So 7:16 left here in the ball game, and Paintsville will be at the foul line the rest of the quarter. Elizabeth Williams will step there with the 1-and-1. 30 points for the young lady tonight, and make it 31 as she drops another one in. Huge performance here for Elizabeth Williams, and she makes both free throws.
Now, she has been on fire tonight, that's fact.
Well, they've got 60 points as a team. She's got 32. And here's a long 3. Count it.
Mullins, yep.
Well, I tell you, that was a 20-footer, Charlie.
That's her third 3.
Off the bench for the Lady Black Cats. Hits down to 7, 60-53. Black Cats need a stop now as Williams has it. Nobody on her. 3. Count it. Why do you leave her open? The young lady's got 32 points.
On a night like tonight, I wouldn't. But then you got about 6 fouls on your team trying to stop her, though.
Well, if she goes to the line, she's going to get 2 shots instead of 3.
Well, that's true.
And here's the steal. Guess who? Williams takes it in, puts it up good. 37 points for the young lady. She's single-handedly taking her Paintsville Lady Tigers to the championship game if Prestonburg can't come up with a stop. And here's Mullins, throws it away inside. Keaton out on the break. Down the right side to the bucket, up and good. 67-53,
and she's no slouch. She's got 24.
Lady Black Cats needs a timeout. Don't call it. Keithley down top the circle. It comes to Sloan, and Mullins, she looked at a 3, has it knocked out of her hands, and it's going to be
timeout.
Timeout. It's going to be a 30.
Tell you what, I want to remind everybody that high school basketball, the All-A, brought to you by Appalachian Wireless, Hall Funeral Home, Intermountain Cable, Coalfields Telephone, Microtech Internet and Security, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Total Pharmacy Care, Citizens Drug, and Pikeville Medical Center. Appreciate those 5 folks bringing you here to listen to all the action on our Facebook page and also on WXLR radio, and then you'll be able to see the replay back on WPRG TV.
And Charlie, 61 of the 67 points, Elizabeth Williams and Anna Keaton. It's been a performance.
It has. You put a triangle and 2 on them, still can't stop them.
Nothing's worked when you're that hot. Olivia Sloan drives it to the free throw line, kicks it back out to Endicott. Into the corner it comes. And pass inside. Over the head. Reverse layup shot. No good by Arias, but it's knocked out of bounds by Paintsville. Prestonburg will keep it. Endicott And pass nearly stolen. Here's Keithley. She's back in the game with 4 fouls. Her shot's no good off the backboard. And there he is, digs it out, and she's going to be fouled.
And Hyden picks up her 3rd. Team's 5th.
So Prestonsburg will have it. Endicott brings it in, top of the circle, comes. That is Allison Campbell back in the game. She's in with 4 fouls. Down in the corner, Sloan back out on top to Campbell. And pass is stolen. Anna Keaton with the steal. Keaton at the timeline, now gets it cross. Down the right side, 3, no good. And rebound, battling for it in there, got a tie up, and it's going to go to the Black Cats. 67-53, 14-point lead, their largest of the game, had 13 at the half. Prestonsburg with it, trying to cut into that deficit. Here's Keithley with it, gets it over to Sloan, back to Keithley, 3 in the air, and air ball, no good. Everything going right for the Lady Tigers, nothing going right for the Lady Black Cats right now.
No, you're right. It's been all Tigers here, hasn't it?
It has been. Newsom gets it in to Williams. Lady Black Cats picking up full court. It's a 2-2-1 full court press. Quickly into the front court, Hyden, and Williams comes and gets it. It's going to be in her or Keaton's hands most of the time, the rest of the game, which it has been most of the time. And here's Keaton down the lane, shot blocked, and rebound by Hyden, and then she loses her balance, goes to the floor, called for the walk. Took it away from Campbell, and then walked as she fell to the floor. Endicott, 3 on the other end, no good. And ball knocked back inbounds, but Williams comes up with it for the Paintsville. Still on the move, down the lane, shot up, no good. Out of bounds, staying with the Lady Tigers. A lot of contact, nothing called.
Yep, neither way. 4:08 to play here in the game, 67-53 Tigers. And we've got a full timeout on the floor. We'll be right back on WXLR Radio, on Facebook, and on WPRG TV5.
It's officially 2019. Happy New Year from your friends at Appalachian Wireless. To celebrate, Appalachian Wireless invites you to ring in the new year with the return of a Samsung deal that is hot despite the winter temps. All January long or while supplies last. You can get the Samsung Galaxy S9 for just a penny, the Galaxy S9 Plus for just $99.99, or the Note 9 for only $249.99. That's $200 off their normal contract pricing. 2-year contracts are required. See store for details.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
The Expo Center here for the semifinals of the All-A. Paintsville trying to make it into the championship game. They lead 67-53, but the Black Cats would sure like to change that.
You're right. Time's getting short for the Lady Black Cats, though. 67-53, as you said, Charlie. 14-point lead, and no indication that Keaton or Williams is going to slow down as Keaton takes it to the bucket, scores 2 more. 69-53. Keithley with it into the front court. And here's Campbell. She loses it on the drive. Picked up and got a foul on Campbell, and that's going to be all for her. She was on the floor.
Hey, I'm just kind of watching here as Campbell just fouled out with her. She fouls out with 3 points.
And Coach Brandon Kidd not happy with the call as one of the other officials goes over and talks to him. And we're going to have a conference.
We reckon they'll change it?
Probably not. The ties come off. So and Mullins will replace Campbell in the lineup. Brandon didn't have the coat thrown in the stands like Coach Johnny Martin.
That's right, I remember that.
He just took the tie off. Oh, Lord, and Clara Blair will be at the line for Paintsville, shooting the 1-and-1, knocks the first one down. That's 8 team fouls against Prestonsburg.
Clara Blair is only the third scorer for the Tigers.
And she misses the second one. Rebound comes off to Olivia Sloan. And here is a long three up, no good. Foul under the bucket. And it's going to go against 4.
Caitlin Newsom.
Only 6 team fouls, so no shots. Prestonsburg will have it under their own bucket. Endicott brings it in, gets it over. Here's Mullins, 3 off the side of the backboard. Caitlin Keekley gets the rebound. And Olivia Sloan out of the corner, no good on the 3. Ball run down in the corner, and hit is off Paintsville. Here to stay with Prestonsburg. And now the Paintsville fans a little bit.
I couldn't see that one. I don't know whether it hit her out of bounds or not.
So Prestonsburg will have it. Sloan back to Endicott. In the lane, Keithley breaks open, misses the shot. Arias knocks it out of bounds. It'll go to Paintsville.
3:18 to go, 70-53 Paintsville.
And Newsom gets it in, takes it back, gives it over to Williams for Paintsville. Long pass up court, Keaton drives the lane, kicks it over to Blair, 10-footer on the baseline, count it. No problem with the press. 72-53, 19-point lead, the largest of the game as Paintsville's pulling away down the stretch. Here's a long 3 by Mullins, no good. Rebound put back up and in, Reese Endicott. Endicott with 18 points herself as Mullins knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with Paintsville. Side out the backcourt. Blair brings it in, gets it over to Williams. Prestonsburg in the 1-2-1-1 press. And they break it, get it in the front court. That's number 35, Oxford, with it. And here's Hayden. She brings it out, cross court, goes to Keaton. Keaton puts the ball on the floor, now backs out toward the timeline. 2:20 left here in the ball game. Paintsville with the 17-point lead. They're in no hurry, and Keaton draws the foul as she puts it on the floor.
It'll be on Olivia Sloan. I think it's her second.
Clock stops with 2:17 left. And shot no good as Keaton misses it, but Paintsville's Hayden comes out for the rebound, gets it out to Williams. Paintsville again will work it around, try to take time off the clock as Keaton and Williams just passing it back and forth to each other. Williams breaking it, had an open lane to the bucket, don't take it, and Mullins steals it. Olivia Sloan with it in the front court. It's 3-on-2 down the lane, and a nice steal by Keaton. Gets it over to Williams, uncontested, puts it up and in. 39 for the young lady. In the corner, 3, Endicott, no good. Rebound run down by, guess who, Williams. And Keaton has it, goes in, her shot's blocked, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. 28 for Keaton. Prestonsburg on the other end, shot up, no good by Keithley. Rebound put up, no good. Battle for the board, and that was Endicott. Had it taken away from her, she gets it back, puts it up and in. With a Did he say Mullins on that?
No, Endicott.
I thought it was Endicott, yeah. And now we have a foul in the backcourt.
Arias picks up the foul.
Elizabeth Williams will step to the line. This will be 2 shots, and she will have a chance to break 40 points here tonight in this semifinal game. And there it is. 40 of the 76.
68 points. 68 points between 2 players.
68 of the 77. Williams will have another one. We've got 1 minute exactly as Coach Brandon Kidd empties the bench for the Lady Black Cats. Williams' second free throw also good. She will finish tonight with 41 points. Prestonburg with it into the front court. We'll get these numbers. We got 10 new players on the floor. As Prestonburg's number 14, that would be
Michaela Owsley.
She loses it out of bounds, so it'll come to Paintsville. Into the front court we come, number 22. Who's that, Charlie?
22 is Hilton.
Helton.
Cameron Hilton.
Goes down the right side, back out to Helton. Just working it around the three-point arc, and foul called against Prestonsburg's number 5, Jillian Kidd.
Lakin Bentley will go to the free throw line.
Clock stops with 31 seconds left. 78-57. The Lady Tigers will advance to the championship game tomorrow night, and they'll play the winner of tonight's second game between Pikeville and East Ridge. Paintsville, the All-A champions in 2017. Some of the girls that's playing, Keaton and Williams, was on that championship team. And makes the second one, that's number 13, that would be Lakin Bentley. Gets her name onto the scorebook. 79-57. We're down to 20 seconds to go, and Pressburg have it working around. There's Kidd with it. Kidd nearly loses out of bounds, knocks it back in bounds, and Paintsville comes up with it. That's number 1, Jaden Reed, brings it into the front court, and at the buzzer, no good, and that's going to be a final. 79-57, Paintsville over the Prestonsburg Lady Black Cats. So the Lady Tigers, as we said, will advance to tomorrow night's championship game between the winner of Pikeville and East Ridge. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly for some final stats and comments. This is high school basketball on WXLR 104.9.
Our mission, our goal, is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
From the beginning, fast has been important. Today's world demands fast. Faster cars, faster planes, faster eaters. Whoa, that's too fast. So we know that your internet needs to be fast. Stay out of my way, fast. Surfing, streaming, downloading. You want fast, we got fast. At Intermountain Cable, we make sure your internet's fast. Up to 500 meg per second fast, because faster is better.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Hot new titles available on demand. I gotta get my GED.
Well, welcome to night school.
Why are we in a ring?
What's the square root of 81?
What?
My work here is done.
Gnomes.
They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon.
2, 1. Order on demand.
They say you spend about 1/3 of your life waiting for something. Minutes just ticking by while life has you on hold. Total Pharmacy Care would like to give you a little of your life back. Now, we can't do anything about most of life's little delays, but you'll never have a long wait when you pick up your prescription, because Total Pharmacy Care is more than a name. It's a promise. We're friendly, knowledgeable, and fast. Total Pharmacy Care, because you've waited long enough.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. We have a final in tonight's first game between Paintsville and Prestonsburg. 79-57, the Lady Tigers advance, and Charlie has some final stats.
What a ball game. First for the Black Cats, they were led in scoring by Reese Endicott with 20. Carolyn Arias added 15 and 11 for Selena Mullins, 8 for Caitlin Keithley, and 3 for Allison Campbell. See, they ended up with 26 rebounds on the night, and they had 13 assists and 7 steals, 2 block shots. Shot 40% from the field, 32 from behind the three-point line, and 40 from the charity stripe. Let's see, for the for the Paintsville Tigers, some gaudy numbers here, Larry.
Yes.
Elizabeth Williams, 11 of 18 from the field, 6 of 9 from the three-point line, 13 of 15 from the charity stripe. She had 5 rebounds, 41 points, 2 assists, and 3 steals. Caitlin Newsom had 4 rebounds but didn't score. 8 rebounds for Ava Hayden, no score. Anna Keaton, 28 points, 1 rebound. She was 12 of 20 from the field. She also had 5 assists and 2 steals. Clara Blair rounded out, had 9 points. She had 4 rebounds. Of course, she was 3 of 13, 2 of 12 from behind the three-point line. And Lakin Bentley scored 1 point on a free throw toward the end of the ball game. They ended up with 27 rebounds, 10 assists, and 9 steals. Shot 46.4 from the field, 34.5 from the charity stripe. From the three-point line, 77 from the charity stripe. And they ended up winning 79-57 over Prestonsburg.
All righty, that's going to wrap it up for us here tonight's first game, as we'll take a break, send it back to the station, and be back shortly for the start of the night's second game between Pikeville and East Ridge. This is 15th Region Girls All-A Classic Basketball on WXLR 104.9.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Eastern Kentucky Expo Center for basketball action. The second semifinal of the night will feature the Pikeville Panthers and the East Ridge Warriors in a 59th District showdown to see who will face the red-hot Paintsville Tigers after that first game, Larry.
You're right. I'm telling you, it was a dandy first game. If this one is anything close to that first game, been worth the ticket, the price of tickets paid to get into these two games. Pikeville, of course, one of the top teams in the region. They come in with a 12-5 record on the season. Of course, East Ridge is in the same district with Pikeville. They've already played once this year over at East Ridge, with the Lady Panthers coming away with the win over there, as East Ridge comes in 4-13 on the season. And, of course, the first half was played pretty well even at East Ridge, and then Pikeville pulled away in the second half for the big win over there, Charlie.
They did. You know, Pikeville with a lot of weapons out there. You know, got several players that can make a difference. You know, you got Gerhardt out there, you got Edmonds, you got down inside, you got the two bigs in Stewart and Cole Williamson. There's a lot of weapons out there. Also, Tackett can come in and get hot and hurt you. So, you know, it's going to be interesting. Of course, you know, never can count out a East Ridge team with their coach. You know, Denise does a fine job over there, as does Orem for Pikeville.
You're right. Pikeville comes in 42% from the field for the season, 24% from the three-point line, and 60% from the foul line. They get to the foul line a lot. They've already shot 315 free throws. And on the other hand, East Ridge struggled a little bit from the field, 36%, only 24% from the three-point line, which is the same as Pikeville, 56% from the foul line, but they've only been to the foul line 246 times, so almost 100 free throws more for Pikeville than East Ridge on the season.
See what we've got here. They're waiting on the countdown for the starting lineups here. And we're just about there. Down to 5 seconds on the clock. He's watching the clock and not looking at me. And now the official stopping by to talk to him. Going to see where we're at.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to the Eastern Kentucky Expo Center for semi-final action of the Girls
and
Region All-Day Classic Tournament. Brought to you by Total Pharmacy Care. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, representing the guest on the scoreboard.
And we'll bring the lineups to you as the announcer brings them to us. The visitors tonight will be Pikeville. Number 3, Grace Bartley. Number 5, Jaden Edmonds. 23, Olivia Gerhardt. Number 22, Leslie Stewart. And number 12 will be Kelsey Joe Tackett. Christy Orem, the coach of the Lady Panthers.
Representing the home team on the scoreboard, the East Ridge.
And East Ridge will be the home team on the scoreboard tonight. Kyra Looney, number 1.
Number 3, Haley Parks.
Number 3 will be Haley Parks. Number 5 will be Leah Wells. Number 14, Kelsey Sloan. And number 21, Haley Mead. And about ready to get this one started, Charlie.
Trying to check my numbers here, make sure I'm right. And Haley Mead is 21. Let's see, we got some different numbers. Kyra Looney is number 1, not Ellen, okay. Changed those since last time we saw it.
Right.
Want to make sure I had it right.
That happens pretty regular.
Yes, it does. And we're waiting on the East Ridge Warriors to take the floor here. We're ready to get this one underway. Pikeville already ready to go. Be Stewart jumping center for Pikeville. And let's see. Is that Parks? I can't tell. I can't see her number. No, that is Looney, Tyra Looney. Ready to get it underway. It'll be controlled by Pikeville. Gearhart will give it up now to Tackett. Kelsey Jo Tackett takes over into the corner. Gearhart, she'll bring it back out front, takes it into the lane, has it knocked away, and picked up by Haley Mead. And here come the Warriors back the other way. Looney with it out front. She gives it over now to Wells. Back out front it comes to Parks. Ball thrown away. They were trying to get it back to Mead. It'll go out of bounds now back to Pikeville.
Both teams with one possession, both teams with one turnover.
And it'll be Pikeville basketball. East Ridge in the full court man-to-man. Tackett will bring it into the front court now for the Panthers. Kicks it into the corner to Gearhart. Back out front to Edmonds with it now. Edmonds will bring it back out top of the key. Kelsey Jo Tackett for a three. It's no good. Fight for the rebound. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be off of Haley Parks. It'll stay with the Panthers. Tackett fires it out top to Edmonds. Jaden Edmonds splits two defenders, lays it off the glass and in. 2-0 Pikeville here to start the ball game. First score of the night for either team. Looney gets it into the front court to Mead. Underneath basket put up and in by Leah Wells. Tied at 2 now. Again, pressure by East Ridge.
1-2-1-1. Full court pressure.
And they'll get it in. Nice pass underneath by Stewart to Bartley.
Ball never hit the floor.
No, that was a good way to break the press right there.
That's the way you break it.
Kyra Looney will bring it into the front court. Gets it up, Sloan. Sloan will bring it out top, gives it up now, trying to look inside. Wells gives it back out front to Parks. East Ridge being very patient, trying to get it down. They get it to Mead now out front. And ball thrown away. Sloan was coming toward the pass, and it went over her head.
Yeah, just a little too hard and too high. Goes out of bounds. That's their second turnover.
4-2, Pikeville with the lead. 5:57 to go here in the first quarter.
This one's getting started off just a little bit slower than that first one we had, didn't it?
Don't see very many of them start off like that. Tackett fires it ahead, and too tall for Edmonds.
And that's Pikeville's second turnover.
So it'll be East Ridge basketball. Bringing it up the floor slowly now is Looney. Looney walks it across the timeline. Gets it out front to Sloan. Looney back, try to go underneath to Parks, and she'll bring it back out front again. Looney. Go over, try to go on the baseline, trying to work it down inside. I think that's Mead. Or Parks, she has it stolen away. Here comes Pikeville back the other way. Bartley drives into the lane, shot no good. Fight for the loose ball rebound. It'll be East Ridge ball. 4-2 still, 5:18 to go in the first quarter.
Lady Warriors already with 3 turnovers.
Walking it in the front court is Looney. She gets it over to Wells. They get it now to Sloan. Sloan driving in the lane, kicks it back outside. There's a three. No good by Wells. Rebound put back up and in. Is that Mead? Haley Mead, yep. Haley Mead, 21. Drive on the other end, Jaden Edmonds lays it in.
Edmonds with forward.
Coming back the other way. Ball knocked away by Stewart. Wells back out top to Sloan. Sloan on the drive, and she'll be fouled.
And that foul is going to go against Leslie Stewart, her first, team's first. And Charlie, that last bucket for East Ridge was credited to Haley Parks on the scoreboard. Yeah,
that's what they got now, you know.
Right.
Missing the first free throw.
Got number 15, Sarah Tackett, into the lineup for East Ridge.
And Kirsten Cole-Williamson in for Pikeville. Second free throw is good, and it's a one-point game, 6-5. Pikeville leading, 4:25 to play here in the first quarter. Pikeville gets it up quickly, Edmonds. Ball loose, and East Ridge trying to come away with it. We're going to have a timeout called by East Ridge, a 32nd timeout. We'll stay right here with 4:17 to play here in the first quarter. Pikeville leads at 6-5.
What time we got a break? We'll let everyone know that tonight's ball game has been brought to you by Hall Funeral Home, Coalfields Telephone, Overhead Door of Eastern Kentucky, Total Pharmacy Care, Pikeville Medical Center, Citizens Drug, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Microtech Internet and Security, Intermountain Cable, and Appalachian Wireless.
Appreciate those folks bringing us all the action here tonight. And got a close one starting off here, a one-point game with 4:17 to play here in the first quarter, 6-5.
Yeah, both teams with 3 turnovers, both teams with 1 rebound. And the difference in the game right now is Pikeville's had 3 field goals and East Ridge 2 field goals and 1 of 2 from the foul line. And that's the way the game started when they played over at East Ridge too. It was pretty even contest in the first half.
Sloan gives it up. They try to go down inside, and Parks with another basket.
And the first lead of the night for the Lady Warriors.
7-6, Pikeville trying to bring it up against the pressure, and Tackett tries to take it down inside, knocked away, stolen. Sarah Tackett comes away with it for East Ridge. Quickly back the other way. They'll kick it back outside, and loose ball on the floor. We're going to have another tie-up, I believe.
And it's going to stay with East Ridge. Press right now bothering the Lady Panthers,
yes.
Charlie. They had one bucket that they broke it, but they've turned it over a couple of times.
They have. I mean, it's been tough. They give it back up, trying to go underneath. Shot put up and in by Sarah Tackett.
Her first bucket of the night.
9-6, East Ridge with a 3-point lead. Gearhart brings it into the front court. Tackett called for the walk. Drug that pivot foot.
And that's 5 turnovers for the Lady Panthers.
In for Pikeville, though, is Trinity Rowe. Kyra Looney now will bring it into the front court for the Warriors. They try to look it down inside to get it back out front. There's the drive by Wells. Shot up, good. 11-6, East Ridge.
And that's 4 points now for Wells.
And a steal. And Looney with the basket. And it's 13-6. Ball is knocked away. It will stay with Pikeville. East Ridge working that double team in the backcourt. Ball knocked loose again. Shot up and no good. This time rebound comes away. Edmonds, Jaden Edmonds will push it up the floor. She's going to take it all the way. Shots up, no good. and we're going to have a foul on the rebound. I believe it may be on Kirsten Cole Williamson.
I think you're right. That's going to be her first team second.
Stewart will check back in. Also, Tackett will check back in as Gearhart and Bartley go to the bench. And it'll be Kyra Looney bringing it back up the floor. 13-6 Eastridge, and Tackett with a near steal. That's going to be over and back, yep.
Yep. And that's the fourth turnover against Eastridge, Charlie. These two teams has combined for 11 turnovers here in this first quarter. We have 2:21 left.
13-6, 7-point lead for Eastridge here. Kelsey Jo Tackett into the front court to Edmonds. Back it goes to Rowe. Down to Tackett again over on the right side. They try to go down in the corner to Rowe. Rowe over to Edmonds. Edmonds with the runner, and she's fouled. Edmonds will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair.
And that foul is going to go against Haley Mead. That's her first, and that is the team's first.
So at the free throw line is Edmonds, and she's short on the first one.
She's the leading scorer right now with 4 points.
4 of the 6, yep. Second free throw's good, makes it a 13-7 game. Eastridge bringing it up the floor slowly with Looney. Kyra Looney will bring it into the front court. She'll be guarded by Tackett. Ball nearly stolen away by Edmonds. It'll go out of bounds back to Eastridge.
Edmonds playing with a lot of energy out right now for the Lady Panthers.
She is. And Cole Williamson with the steal. Nope, stepped on the sideline.
Well, she was going to throw it back in, and when she looked up, there was only 2 Eastridge players there, so she decided that instead of giving them an advantage of 5-on-4, she'd just go out of bounds.
Bringing it in the front court is Looney. She gets it down to Mead. Back out top it comes to Ratliff, who's into the ball game. Sylvia Ratliff. Mead looking down inside. Back to Looney. There's the drive, and missing a layup is Haley Parks. And it'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Eastridge.
Broke open, and the way she shot it, she didn't expect to be that open. Just threw it up on the backboard.
Yep. They throw it over top now to Looney. Tack it on her. Looney going to take her to the inside. Ball knocked loose, and here comes Pikeville Rowe on the other end on the run out, and shots up, no good. Tipped around, rebound comes off to Ratliff for Eastridge. 13-7, we're under a minute to play here in the first quarter. Eastridge leading by 6. Looney drives into the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound Stewart, and it'll be out of bounds. Will it stay with Pikeville, or does it go back to Eastridge?
I believe it's going to Eastridge.
I think you're right.
That's 9 turnovers for the Lady Panthers here in the first quarter.
Gearhart checking back into the ball game. And this time it will be Wells bringing it in the front court. Gets it over now to Sloan. Sloan on the drive, shots up, no good. Rebound comes off to Rowe. And Rowe will get it up to Olivia Gearhart. She drives and has it blocked out of bounds by Sylvia Ratliff.
Ratliff hustling back on defense and puts that one up in the first row.
Macy Bell checking in for Eastridge. Officials getting the jersey tucked in. Stewart will go out as Bartley checks in now for Pikeville. Cole Williamson gets it, shots up and good, and it's 13-9 with 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Eastridge holding on to the lead. They get it up the floor quickly, Ratliff. There's a three that's good. And who is that? Sylvia Ratliff.
Long range three.
Tackett going back the other way, puts the runner up off the glass and good at the buzzer. And at the end of one, it's 16-11 Eastridge on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Our mission, our goal is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to the Expo Center downtown Pikeville, ready for second quarter action. 16-11 Eastridge over Pikeville in tonight's second semifinal girls All-A Classic game, and the winner of this one will move on to tomorrow night and play the Paintsville Tigers, Charlie.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting battle as it'll be Pikeville with the ball, bringing it in Kelsey Joe Tackett. Across the timeline. Throws it back out top to Gearhart. Back to Tackett. Tackett, top of the key. Pulls up for a three. It's no good. Rebound, Cole Williamson, shot up, no good, but she's fouled. Be 2 shots for her. Macy Bell picks up the foul.
That's her first, and that is the team's second. Not very many fouls called.
Free throw good by Cole Williamson. Sarah Tackett checking back in for Eastridge. Cole Williamson with one more free throw. And the second one is no good. Rebound comes off to Parks. Quickly in the front court, Wells. Looking down inside, Wells has it knocked away. Picked up by Rose. She'll get it up to Gearhart. Gearhart gives it up and missing the shot. This time is Bartley. Ball comes away to Eastridge. And Gearhart with the steal from behind.
Nice back tip that time by Olivia.
Yes. Back out front row with it now for the Panthers. Gets it over to Olivia Gearhart. Looking down inside, back out top, Bartley. Cole Williamson goes to the rack with it, no good. And loose ball be rebounded by Gearhart, and she gets knocked out of bounds. It'll go stay with Pikeville.
And we've got number 14 back in the lineup, Kelsey Sloan for Eastridge.
So Pikeville will throw it in bounds. They get it into Gearhart, and has it knocked away. Here come the Warriors back the other way with it now. Trying to go win with it, Kelsey Sloan, and Gearhart with another steal, and she gets fouled. Good hustle that time by Olivia Gearhart.
Working hard on the defensive end. That's 2 steals that she's had here in this second quarter. And that foul is going to go against Sarah Tackett, her first, team's third.
Eastridge back in that press. Gearhart gives it up to Tackett. There's Bartley trying to go down inside. Cole Williamson shot up and good. Nice job beating the press.
Yes, beautiful assist that time by Grace Bartley.
And it's a 2-point ball game, 16-14. Eastridge clinging to that 2-point lead. In the front court with it, Eastridge. They go down to Meade. Meade on the drive and the basket.
Boy, just powers that one up in.
Gearhart pushing it up the floor quickly. She's going to take it all the way. Shot up, no, but she gets fouled.
And I think that one's going to go against Sarah Tackett. That's her second. Team's fourth. Olivia Gearhart will be at the line to shoot 2.
So she will have 2 free throws. Missed it. She got one more. Checking into the ball game is Kyra Looney.
Lady Panthers only 2 of 5 from the foul line right now.
Gearhart back at the free throw line again. Takes her time with this one. And it's good.
They've had 3 players shoot free throws, all of them 1 of 2.
And it'll be Looney bringing it in front court now for the Warriors. 5:50 to play here in the half, and it's 18-13. There's a 3, good by Kelsey Sloan. 21-15, Eastridge.
Second three-pointer for
Gearhart going to take it all the way and kicks it back to Cole Williamson. 15-footer is no good. Rebound comes away to Eastridge. Here comes Wells. She's going to take it all the way in and makes it. 23-15 Eastridge. Nice pass underneath and a foul as Gearhart gets it down to Grace Bartley, and Bartley will go to the free throw line.
Foul number 21.
Haley Mead with the foul. That's her second, team's 5th. Bartley has not been to the foul line.
Free throw is good. 23-16 now.
Jaden Edmonds replacing Gearhart for the Lady Panthers.
One more free throw coming. Taking her time. Second one is up. This one is good as well. Pikewell now with some full court pressure. And the steal to Tackett. And she throws it away. Here comes Eastridge back the other way with it. That's Haley Mead, and they throw it away. Go back to Pikewell.
10 turnovers, Charlie, now for Eastridge, and 12 for Pikewell.
Been kind of a ragged first quarter, or first half. Jump ball.
And it will go to Eastridge.
And it'll be Eastridge trying to throw it inbounds. Well, she gets it down low. They try to go to Tackett, stolen by Cole Williamson. And here comes Rowe back the other way. She'll get it out to Bartley for 3, and no good. Rebound, Eastridge. Mead comes away with it. Here comes Ellen Looney, or Kyra Looney back the other way with it.
Eastridge right now winning the free throw, or excuse me, rebounding battle, 8-6.
And near steal, but it'll be knocked out of bounds by Edmonds.
Gearhart and Stewart returning to the lineup for the Lady Panthers as Rowe and Cole Williamson will get a rest.
Eastridge trying to get it inbounds. They get it into Looney. Looney will bring it back out front. She'll restart the offense. 4:30 to play here in the first half. 23-17 Warriors. Out front, Sloan. Mead has it knocked away. Gearhart comes away with the steal. Gearhart will take it up the floor. She's going to wait for help. And she gets double teamed, has it taken away. And they force Haley Parks out of bounds to turn it back over. 23-17 Eastridge, 4:11 to play here in the first half. Edmonds with it out front, over to Gearhart. Back out front, they go on a nice pass, and Stewart with the basket.
Her first bucket of the night.
4-point game now, 24-19. Eastridge hanging on. Out front with it is Looney. Gives it up to Mead. I'm sorry, that's Kelsey Sloan on the drive, missed it. Rebound Bartley. And they're going to throw it to Edmonds, and again, too strong for Edmonds. Back the other way with it quickly is Kelsey Sloan. She pulls up for a straightaway three. It's good.
Boy, I tell you, that's her second one of the quarter. 7 points now for Sloan.
Kelsey Jo Tackett. And she threw it away.
7 turnovers in the quarter for Pikeville, 16 for the game.
Out front now is Looney. Back out front now, they give it up to Wells. Cross court to Looney. Back out to Wells again. That's Sloan. That's Meade with it out front now. 2.5 minutes to go. Ball knocked loose. Eastridge picks it back up. Wells throws it away. Here comes Pikeville back the other way. Edmonds with the steal. She's going to take it in front court, gets it back. They go back to Stewart into paint. Shot up, no good. Stewart gets her own rebound back to Kelsey Jo Tackett for a three. It's no good. Ball tipped, and it will be Pikeville ball.
Trinity Rowe into the lineup for the Lady Panthers, as well as number 15, Sarah Tackett, returning for Eastridge. And also number 24, Macy Bell for Eastridge.
Both teams with a bunch of substitutions coming into this break with 2:20 to play here in the half. 26-19, Rowe tries to throw it in. Stewart, they make her kick it back out to Edmonds. Edmonds gets it back out. They go back to Rowe. Rowe will back it out and restart her offense.
Rowe just a 7th grader out there playing with me, Charlie.
Gearhart with it out front. Gives it up to Bartley. Go inside to Stewart. Back to Bartley again. Bartley for three. No good. And out of bounds.
Pikeville's trying to get it inside to Stewart. Eastridge just packing the zone and daring them to shoot from outside, and the Panthers not being able to hit nothing from out there so far.
You're right. It'll be Eastridge trying to bring it up the floor. Looney now will come across the timeline. They try to go, nice pass down inside. The turnaround is good by Kelsey Sloan.
Sloan with 8 points here in the second quarter.
Edmonds out front, gives it back up to Gearhart. Over to Rowe. Bartley in the corner, back out top to Gearhart. There's Edmonds. Try to go inside. Stewart shot up and good off the glass.
Worked it around that time and got her free on the inside, and that's what they've been trying to do.
It'll be Looney bringing it up the floor against Pikeville pressure. Over to Meade. Into the front court, Sloan, and she's going to lose it out of bounds.
Charlie, that's 9 turnovers here in the second quarter for Eastridge, as number 3, Haley Parks, in the lineup for the Lady Warriors.
Gearhart double teamed and loses it. It'll be picked up by the Warriors. Might have been fouled on that when she stepped through the double team.
Might have been.
Out front with it. Sloan.
Haven't had too many whistles.
No,
here.
we haven't. There's a steal by Gearhart. And it looks like she's going to take it all the way underneath. Has it blocked out of bounds by Looney. Checking in for Eastridge is Leela Wells, number 5. Kelsey Jo Tackett for Pikeville.
And Sylvia Ratliff also in for Eastridge. Lady Warriors playing some inspired basketball here in the first half.
Been an impressive start. Edmonds with it. She'll bring it back out to the top. Has it knocked away, it'll be off of her leg, out of bounds, back to Eastridge. Eastridge bringing it up against Pikeville pressure again. And get it into the front court. Ratliff, and we got a timeout called by Eastridge. 28-21. Eastridge leading with 17 seconds. We'll take a break and be right back on on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
And we're back at the Expo Center. 17 seconds all that's left here in the first half between East Ridge and Pikeville. East Ridge holds a 28-21 lead, and they'll have the basketball when we return to action, Charlie.
And we're ready to go. Looks like it'll be East Ridge throwing it inbounds with Wells. Gets it into Looney. Looney going to drive. Nice pass and an easy one for Sarah Tackett.
Basket by Sarah Tackett.
Get it in the front. Edmonds going to take it all the way inside. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Bartley, and that's the end of the first half. 30-21 East Ridge. This is WXLR Radio on the Intermountain Sports Radio Network.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
In 1983, Citizens Drug was established in Phelps. Nothing marks the passage of time like watching our children grow. We're now celebrating 30 years of helping families stay healthy and happy. Phelps and the surrounding area is a great place to live and raise a family. That's why we'll be here for the next generation too. Citizens Drug, still proud to be part of the Phelps community.
From the beginning, fast has been important. Today's world demands fast. Faster cars, faster planes, faster eaters. Whoa, that's too fast. So we know that your internet needs to be fast. Stay out of my way, fast. Surfing, streaming, downloading. You want fast, we got fast. At Intermountain Cable, we make sure your internet's fast. Up to 500 meg per second fast, because faster is better.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Hot new titles available on demand. I gotta get my GED.
Welcome to night school.
Why we in a ring?
What's the square root of 81?
What?
My work here is done.
Gnomes.
They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon. 3, 2, 1.
Order on demand.
They say you spend about a third of your life waiting for something. Minutes just ticking by while life has you on hold. Total Pharmacy Care would like to give you a little of your life back. Now, we can't do anything about most of life's little delays, but you'll never have a long wait when you pick up your prescription because Total Pharmacy Care is more than a name. It's a promise. We're friendly, knowledgeable, and fast. Total Pharmacy Care, because you've waited long enough.
What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. What business are you in? Building, growing, life-changing. Let us introduce ourselves. We're in the speed business. No, not that speed. 500 megabits per second speed. Enough speed for this, this, and this. Speed that delivers orders, big orders. Change your tax bracket orders. Ready for takeoff? Let's do some business. Get 500 meg cable internet from IMC Business Broadband for as low as $239 a month. Bundle with business telephone and save even more.
The Expo Center 30-21 East Ridge leading Pikeville here at the half. And Larry, what kind of numbers you got?
All righty, we'll go over the numbers for Pikeville first. Pikeville was 8 of 23 from the field for only 34%. Did not hit a three-point shot in 5 attempts and was 5 of 8 from the foul line. They were led in scoring by, well, they had 2 players with 5 points each, Jaden Edmonds and Kirsten Williamson with 5 points. 4 points for Grace Bartley, 2 points for Kelsey Jo Tackett, 4 points for Leslie Stewart, 1 for Olivia Gerhardt for a total of 21 points. Pikeville had 8 rebounds, 4 offense and 4 defensive rebounds. They had 5 assists on 8 buckets, turned it over 16 times, had 11 steals. For East Ridge, very hot from the field. They were 13 of 19 for 68% from the field. 3 of 4 from the three-point line for 75%, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Scoring-wise for East Ridge, Looney with 2 points, Parks had 4, 6 points for Wells, 9 points for Kelsey Sloan, 2 points for Haley Mead, Sylvia Ratliff with 3 points, and 4 points for Sarah Tackett for a total of 30 points. They had 7 assists on 13 made buckets, turned it over 16 times also, had 2 blocks and 10 steals. Pikeville's largest lead was 2. That was early in the game at 7:03 in the first quarter. And the Lady Warriors' largest lead is 9, and that's where it stands at the half. Score was tied 2 times and had 1 lead change, so it's 30-21. East Ridge over Pikeville at the half. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly for the start of the second half. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
From the beginning, fast has been important. Today's world demands fast. Faster cars, faster planes, faster eaters. Whoa, that's too fast. So we know that your internet needs to be fast. Stay out of my way, fast. Surfing, streaming, downloading. You want fast, we got fast. At Intermountain Cable, we make sure your internet's fast. Up to 500 meg per
for the region.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
Welcome back to the Expo Center downtown Pikeville. Halftime of tonight's second semifinal game between East Ridge and Pikeville. East Ridge with the 30-21 lead over Pikeville. East Ridge red hot in that first half, Charlie. They come in shooting 34% from the field on the season. They shot it at a 68% clip in that first half.
That's pretty impressive.
Winner of this game will play Paintsville tomorrow night. I think that game is at 6:30. And that will be the championship game.
And it will be Pikeville with the ball to start the second half. Get it into Tackett. There's Gearhart with it. Gearhart looking, goes to Stewart, top of the key. Now they go to Edmonds. Edmonds over on the right side. She'll bring it back out top. Restart her offense, goes over to Gearhart. They'll try to go down inside. Nice job, Bartley. Little high-low post there from Stewart to Bartley.
Yes, it was. That was a nice play. Didn't see much of that in the first half.
Pikeville with a little bit more pressure here in the second half. Go back out front to Parks. There's a three. Mead is no good. And it'll be over the back on Kelsey Sloan.
And that's going to be her first, team's first of the second half.
So East Ridge coming back out with pressure again. Tackett. Back to Stewart now. Gearhart bringing it in the front court. Goes back over to Tackett. Down to Edmonds. Edmonds drives, spins. Shot no good. And a foul.
And that's going to be Sloan's second one. Didn't have one in the first half. 55 seconds into the third quarter, she's picked two up.
Yep, you're right. Free throw rolls in.
But Pikeville is attacking the rim right now so far, Charlie, and I think that's what they tried to do that in the first half. East Ridge packed the zone in, wasn't able to do it, but they've been successful the first two trips here in the second half.
Free throw's good. It's a 5-point game now, 30-25 with 7 minutes to go here in the third. Get it back in the front court to Parks. And Gearhart knocks it away out of bounds.
And they're saying that East Ridge tipped it last, I think.
We're getting ready to decide what they're going to do, which way it's going to go here or not.
And
Pikeville ball.
Yes, they're saying that Gerhardt tipped it, but the East Ridge player tipped it last.
Well, good hustle by Gerhardt. Stewart has it knocked away. The East Ridge shot in the paint is short in there by Looney. Rebound comes off again to Stewart. Edmonds going to take it all the way down. Nice little wraparound pass and basket good by Bartley. Grace Bartley.
Bartley with 4 here in the quarter. Matches her first half total.
Stewart with the near steal knocks it out of bounds.
And Charlie, the Lady Panthers playing with a lot more energy to start this second half than they did in the first half.
Timeout called.
Timeout.
Yep.
30, I think it's going to be. So Pikeville comes out here and starts out this third quarter in a 6-0 run and cuts the 9-point lead to 3, 30-27.
Yeah, tough defense this time by Pike. Will start this second half, and I think they're getting in the head maybe of the East Ridge Warriors.
Well, this is what we expected from the start.
Yes.
Of course, you know, we was talking before the game amongst ourselves. You would think that Pikeville, you know, was favored, which they was, but they had a win, and it was a pretty big win over at East Ridge. As we said, they played the first half pretty close and then pulled away in the second half. And sometimes, you know, you come into the game thinking, you know, you're not going to have to play your best game. Of course, East Ridge come in and just outplayed them in the first half.
They did. You're right. Just out-hustled them all the way. And it'll be East Ridge ball here out front with it, Looney. Coach trying to slow them down, get them back into the methodical pace that got them where they're at now. 5-second call, yep.
Yeah, I was waiting for it. Good defense that time by Tackett. That's 3 turnovers here for East Ridge in this quarter. Pikeville hasn't turned it over. Both teams had 16 in the first half.
Near 2, little pressure there, and Gerhardt tries to pass it off, gets it back. She'll push it up the floor herself now. And she's double teamed, has it nearly stolen, and is stolen away. We'll have a jump ball called now.
And it'll go to East Ridge. So just mentioned it, not turning it over, and turn it over on the next possession.
No, they're pointing East Ridge now, okay.
Yes. Pikeville had it to start the quarter.
Wow. I was just watching where the players were standing.
Sometimes they need a little direction.
They do. Looney gets down inside with it and blocked by Stewart. Stewart will bring it up the floor. Gives it to Gerhardt. Nice pass down. Edmonds shot no good. Rebound comes off to Parks for East Ridge. Quickly up to Looney. Looney will take it down low and has it knocked away. It'll stay with the Warriors.
Nice hustle again by Olivia Gerhardt. That's 2 or 3 times that she's had a back tip tonight by simply hustling up the floor.
East Ridge trying to get it inbounds. They get it in. Go down inside. And it's going to be a foul on Stewart as Sarah Tackett went up for the shot.
And that's going to be Stewart's second, team's first here in the half.
5:30 to go here in the third quarter, 30-27 East Ridge. And Sarah Tackett at the free throw line for 2 shots. Off the back of the rim, no good. She's got one more. And makes the second one. It's 31-27. 5:30 to play here in the third. Gerhardt gets it up the floor quickly. Down it goes to Bartley. Back out front. Stewart on the drive. Shot off the glass. No good. Rebound comes down to Looney. Looney triple team but gets it out. She'll get it up quickly. Good hustle back by Edmonds to get in there defensively. They go over to Meade. Ball will have a foul on the sideline. Sloan will pick up the foul.
And that's her third, Charlie, and she's picked all 3 of them up here in this third quarter. And that's 3 team fouls. And number 5, Wales will replace her in the lineup.
And we're going to Foul on Haley Parks.
And that's going to be Parks first. 4 team fouls.
Tackett will throw it in to Edmonds.
Coach Campbell calling for the carry on that one.
Yep. Earhart with it out front here on the right side, looking down in the paint. Gets it over to Bartley. They fire it down low. Cole Williamson makes the basket, and it's tied at 30. That was 31-29. Sorry.
Yes.
And we'll have a foul on Piper. No. Tackett picks up the foul. Her first,
team second.
It'll be Wells giving it up. She'll get it back into the front court. And there's Cole Williamson with the steal. Here comes Tackett the other way. And one. We're going to count the basket.
And that foul is going to go against Kyra Looney.
Pikeville has tied it up.
Her first, team's 5th.
We've got a timeout on the floor. 31-31 with 4:24 to play here in the third quarter. And is it a full timeout? We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Hot new titles available on demand. I gotta get my GED.
Welcome to night school. Why are we in the ring?
What's the square root of 81?
What?
My work here is done.
No, Moose.
They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon.
2, 1. Order on demand.
They say you spend about 1/3 of your life waiting for something. Minutes just ticking by while life has you on hold. Total Pharmacy Care would like to give you a little of your life back. Now, we can't do anything about most of life's little delays, but you'll never have a long wait when you pick up your prescription, because Total Pharmacy Care is more than a name. It's a promise. We're friendly, knowledgeable, and fast. Total Pharmacy Care, because you've waited long enough.
4:24 left, third quarter here at the Expo Center between Pikeville and East Ridge, as Pikeville down by 9 at the half has tied it up. And Kelchie Joe Tackett will be going to the line for 1 free throw, trying to complete the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Yes. Time to give Pikeville their first lead, maybe since the opening basket.
Well, their largest lead has only been 2, and that was at 7:03 in the first quarter. So it's been a long time since they had the lead.
Yes. So Tackett with a chance to give the Panthers their first lead in a long time. One shot coming, and it is no good. Rebound comes off to Haley Parks. Easter trying to get it up quickly. And jump ball.
And it's going to Pikeville.
And it'll be Pikeville trying to bring it up Rowe. And another jump ball. This one will go.
No, wait a minute. They're going to have a timeout on this end. The coach called it before the whistle on the upper end. The coach can call timeout from the bench in high school.
I don't know whether I like it or not. No, it's not my call, though. I mean, if coaches love it, I don't think the fans like it too much.
Well, they put that in back when I was officiating, and one of the reasons they said they put it in was through the regular season you don't have the circumstance a lot of times, but during the tournaments they said that, you know, that they done that because of the crowd noise and things that sometimes you couldn't hear the players calling timeout. You got the 3-man crew. Most of the time you got an official close to the bench, so they put it in the coach's hand. They could do that.
You know, I mean, it's a rule. There's nothing wrong with it.
Right.
But it takes a little bit of that excitement out of that jump ball situation.
Yeah. Yes.
Ball knocked away. It'll stay with Pikeville. 4:13 to go here in the third quarter. 31-31. Rowe will bring it up the floor now for the Panthers. She has it back tipped away. It'll go out of bounds. Looney with the back tip.
We've seen a lot of back tips tonight by both teams.
Yes.
Ball security is a #1 priority, and we've not seen a lot of that tonight sometimes.
Shot good by Tackett.
And Pikeville has the first lead since early in the first quarter.
East Ridge gets it into the front court. They'll get it back across to Parks. There's a three. Meade, good.
And it was short-lived.
Yeah. One possession.
Meade knocks it down, puts them back up by 1.
East Ridge again into pressure. Tackett fires it down underneath. It's going to be too tall. Out of bounds, Bartley. Checking back in for East Ridge is Kelsey Sloan. Sloan returning with those 3 fouls here in the third quarter.
Yes, she's had all 3 here in the third quarter. You're right.
Cross court it goes to Tackett. Knocked out of bounds by Bartley. It'll stay with East Ridge.
East Ridge with only 4 points here in this third quarter, Charlie.
Out front, Looney. Looney has it stolen away by Tackett. Kelsey Joe Tackett shot up, no good. And will be foul on the rebound. Looks like it's going to go back to.
No, Olivia Gearhart with the rebound, and she was fouled.
I was wondering, I thought he was pointing back toward the other end of the floor. I didn't know.
And that Sloan comes in and picks her 4th up, Charlie. All 4 coming here in the third quarter.
They get it in quickly. There's a 3, Tackett, good. And Pikeville retakes the lead, 36-34.
Tackett now with 7 points here in the quarter. That she's outscored East Ridge herself.
Looney gets rid of it. Sloan has it knocked away. Loose ball out of bounds. It'll be Pikeville ball.
East Ridge continues to turn it over at a high clip. Charlie had 16 in the first half. They've had 7 here in the third quarter. Pikeville cut down on their turnovers. They're only turned it over 2 times here in this quarter.
Yep. Bartley tries to go down inside, and it'll be.
And as I mentioned,
East Ridge ball. Yep.
3 times.
3 times. Been a lot of turnovers.
How does that work out?
Just
every time you kind of brag on them, and they turn around.
That's the way it goes, isn't it? Bartley with the steal. Tackett. Nice pass underneath Edmonds. No, but she'll go to the line. I think it'll be on Haley Parks. That'll be her 3rd, won't it?
2nd, I've got.
2nd, okay.
But that is 17 fouls. But this will be 2 shots, so we've still got 2:29 in the third quarter, and Pikeville already in the 1-and-1.
Yes.
Could be a big factor down the stretch.
Ratliff checking in now for East Ridge. And free throw's good. 38-34, Pikeville by 4. That's their largest lead of the night, Larry.
Yes, it is.
Looney, and it'll be tipped away. It'll stay with East Ridge.
Pikeville outscored East Ridge by 13 here in the quarter so far.
Nice pass inside, not able to get it. Gets her own rebound, puts it back in for Haley Parks. And there's a steal. They get it back up to Looney. And Looney's shot blocked by Tackett. And Pikeville loses it out of bounds again and go back to East Ridge.
I'll quit bragging on them. Bragging on them, turning it over 2 times, and they've turned it over the last 3 times they've had it.
38-36, and East Ridge turns it back over. Kelsey Joe Tackett with it. To Rowe. Back out to Edmonds. Back over to Rowe here on the right side. Back out front now they go with it to Bartley. Grace Bartley.
Eastridge still packing that zone in deep.
Edmonds' 2-point shot's good. 40-36. Ball knocked away, and it'll stay with Eastridge.
Might have gone away at the walk, or you think?
Maybe.
And Gearhart coming back in for Pikeville as Bartley will get a rest.
Eastridge trying to get it inbounds. They get it down into the corner to Wells. There's a three. No by Parks. Rebound, though, comes up and put in by Sarah Tackett.
Working the boards hard, Sarah Tackett.
40-38.
7 points for her now.
Tackett brings it down the floor, gives it up to Cole Williamson. Ball knocked loose again. Eastridge with the steal. Wells will bring it up the floor. Wells into the front court with it now for the Warriors. Looking, goes, tries to go back. Ball knocked away by Rowe, out of bounds.
Pikeville overplaying the ball right now a lot, trying to get those steals.
Yeah.
Eastridge fake a pass and break to the bucket. They get some backdoor cuts.
Yep. And they get the ball down, try to get it down inside. It'll be lost out of bounds. This time by Sarah Rattler, or Sylvia Rattler.
And that's 10 turnovers for Eastridge now in this quarter. They had 10 in the second quarter, 10 in the third quarter. So the last 2 quarters, they've turned it over 20 times.
Rowe pushing it up the floor now for Pikeville. Pulls up from 10 feet, no good. Rebound fought for, it'll be Pikeville ball. It'll be Pikeville ball on the baseline. Grace Bartley will check back in now for the Panthers. Edmonds will go out. Iowa gets it in the corner to Gearhart. Back out front to Rowe.
Good work for the last shot, Charlie. 20 seconds left in the quarter.
Give it to Gearhart. She's looking inside, nothing there. Back out to Bartley. Rowe down to 10 seconds now. Tackett with it. Tackett with the runner, it's good. And that's the end of the third quarter, 42-38, Pikeville by 4. This is the Intermountain Sports Network.
Our mission, our goal is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to the Expo Center. 38 for Eastridge, 42 for Pikeville, as Pikeville, Charlie, puts 21 points up in the quarter, had 21 at the half. So big quarter for the Lady Panthers, coming from a 9-point deficit to lead by 4 going into the fourth quarter.
Iowa with a little pressure here on the inbounds pass. Now back out of it now. And Haley Parks will bring it into the front court now for the Warriors.
Eastridge with only 8 points scored in the third quarter.
Eastridge, there's a three, and it is no good. Rebound put back up, no good by Haley Mead on the miss by Sylvia Ratliff, but it'll be 2 free throws coming for Haley Mead.
And Trinity Rowe with the foul. That's her first, only the third team foul for Pikeville. Eastridge has already got Pikeville in the 1-1 with 17 fouls.
Free throws no good.
Mead with 5 points tonight.
makes the second one. 42-39, three-point ball game. Eastridge again with the pressure. Gearhart breaks it this time, gets it up to Tackett. Tackett now will get it down, back out to Gearhart with it. Leaving Gearhart back to Tackett. Tackett for three. Rebound comes off to Eastridge. And Tackett with the near steal or the near foul, one or the other. And he knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Eastridge.
Again, a back tip by Olivia Gearhart, knocking the ball out of bounds.
Eastridge will have it. 7:20 to play. They trail by 3. Ball in the paint. Turnaround is no good in there by Sylvia Ratliff. Rebound comes off to Gearhart. She'll push it up the floor. Nice pass ahead. And the basket. Assist to Gearhart. Basket to Grace Bartley.
Bartley breaks into double figures with 10 points now. The third Panther in double figures.
Into the front court with it now is Parks. Try to go down in the corner there. Parks thought about the three. Drives and has it blocked. And we'll have a jump ball. It'll go to Pikeville. 44-39, 5-point lead now for the Panthers with 6:44 to play here in the ball game. The winner of this one advances to meet the Paintsville Tigers in the championship game tomorrow night.
Charlie, that's 27 turnovers for Eastridge tonight.
Wow. Edmonds will take it down the floor. She'll back it out. And a reach in on Haley Mead.
That's going to be her third. And it'll be the 1-1 for Edmonds. Edmonds 5 of 6 from the line. Has 11 points. Tied for the lead right now as far as points for Pikeville. Kelsey Joe Tackett with 11.
This will be the 1-1. So bonus free throws coming up now for Edmonds. And she will not get the bonus. Rebound comes off to Parks. Parks brings it into the front court. She'll back it out, restart the offense here. Gives it up now to Looney. Looney brings it back out front. Goes nice pass down underneath and a basket for Sarah Tackett. 44-41. Warriors hanging around.
Yes, they are.
Earhart backs it back out. She'll give it up now to Bartley. Back out front now to Tackett. Edmonds out in front now. There's Gearhart. Livy Gearhart gives it up to Bartley. Edmonds, they'll try to go down inside Stewart. Bartley, Tackett. He'll back it back out. 5:40 to play here in the ball game. Edmonds will bring it back out top.
Pikeville being very patient right now, Charlie, looking to try to get it down inside.
Bartley, Edmonds, there's Stewart, free throw line. Stewart turns, drives in the lane, shots no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Edmonds comes away with it. They fire it back now to Tackett. Back out to Stewart, knocked away, but Stewart goes and gets it. And Stewart will wait on help, gives it up now to Edmonds. Edmonds, top of the key. Guarded out there by Looney. Edmonds, back out to Gearhart. Bartley with it. Edmonds puts up a three. It's good. Edmonds makes it 47-41, a 6-point advantage, maybe the largest of the night again for Pikeville.
Largest lead and took a lot.
Into the front court with it. Eastridge.
Walk.
And we walk, yep.
Cole Williamson back in for Pikeville, and also number 21, Haley Mead, in for Eastridge.
Iowa with the basketball in the 6-point lead here with 4:29 to go. Tackett into the front court to Edmonds. We'll go down to Cole Williamson. She kicks it back into the corner. Gearhart drives in the lane with the runner. Good. No basket. He's going to call a charge. Wow.
And that is Olivia Gearhart's first foul, 4 team fouls. Wave off the bucket.
Eastridge will bring it up the floor with Looney. They get it back to Looney. She takes the top of the key, tries to go down inside, does. Shots up, no good. Rebound, Meade, no good. Rebound being fought for, and Tackett puts it up and in.
Battling down inside, Sarah Tackett.
And that'll be a foul on Looney.
And that's going to be her second. That will be 9 team fouls. So this will be a 1-1. But from here on out, with 3:51 left, it's going to be 2 shots, Charlie.
You're right.
It's all big down the stretch here. Pikeville has fought back from a 9-point deficit to half and clinging to a 4-point lead.
So Grace Bartley at the free throw line now for the Panthers.
Bartley is 2-2 from the line.
Makes the first one.
Grace now with 11 points on the night.
One more free throw coming. Second one up, and this one is good. 49-43, 9-point or 6-point advantage now for for Pikeville, sorry. Trying to drive it down inside. Meade gets it back out top to Looney. They try to go in again. Stan Looney for 3, top of the key. It's no good. Rebound comes off to Bartley.
Nice ball movement that time by Eastridge. Just
Earhart, nice job avoiding another charge. They go down inside, and ball tipped around. He'll get back out to Bartley. Tackett.
Pikeville with the 6-point lead. Charlie don't need to be in a hurry.
Yeah, they need to get a good quality shot here.
Well, either that or force a foul, and it's going to be a 2-shot foul.
Bartley with it out front. Edmonds. Tackett 3. No good. And it will go out of bounds back to Eastridge.
Didn't need that shot.
Nope.
49-43, 2:58 left. Eastridge trailing. They'll have the basketball.
Parks will bring it up the floor now for Eastridge. Parks fires it back out top. They go down. There's Meade, shot up and good.
Two-point shot. And we've got a timeout, and it is going to be a full. So with 2:41 left, Pikeville before. This girls high school basketball on WXLR 104.9.
Hot new titles available on demand.
I gotta get my GED.
Welcome to night school. Why we in ring?
What's the square root of 81?
What?
My work here is done.
Gnomes.
They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon.
2, 1. Order on demand.
Today's households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth. Get Intermountain Cable high-speed internet with speeds up to 500 meg. Call 1-800-635-7052 today.
We're back at the Expo Center, 2:41 left. 49-45, Pikeville with the 4-point lead. They'll have the basketball, bringing the length of floor when we return to action, Charlie, and the winner of this one will get Paintsville tomorrow night.
Hopefully, they're hoping Paintsville ran out of luck in that first game.
Well, it's 49-45. Paintsville had 40 points, or 40-some, not exactly sure the figure, in the first half.
Yeah.
46 in the first half.
And it'll be Pikeville. Gearhart trying to bring it up the floor. She'll get it up to Edmonds. And we're going to get a foul.
I think it's going to go against Meade.
Yeah.
That's going to be her fourth. 10 team fouls, double bonus, Jaden Edmonds, and Edmonds tonight is 5 of 7.
Missed the first one. One more shot coming. 2:31 to go, and she misses them both. Rebound comes off to Meade.
2 big misses.
Yep. Parks will bring it up the floor now for the Warriors. And we'll call double dribble.
And Pikeville can afford to turn up the pressure a little bit, Charlie, because they've only got 4 team fouls, so they can foul 2 times before putting East Ridge at the line, take some time off the clock.
You're right. Edmonds will bring it into the front court, over to Tackett. Jump ball.
And it will go to East Ridge. The first turnover for Pikeville here in the fourth quarter. 25 for the game.
Yep. 49-45, Pikeville leading, 2:14 to go. East Ridge loses it, Tackett with the steal.
30 turnovers now for East Ridge.
Rowe with it now out front for Pikeville. To Stewart. Pikeville going to try a little bit of a stall here.
They're calling Stewart for the charge. Push off.
Said she threw it through the forearms, what they're saying.
Well, she definitely knocked Haley Parks to the floor. I don't know if she set her screen and Parks ran into her or not, but it went against Stewart.
Yep. And a walk out front on Wells.
Well, neither team's wanting to close this one out right now.
No, they're not. 49-45, Pikeville leading, minute 51 to play. And we're going to have a foul. Another push, looks like on Haley Parks.
And that's going to be her third. And Gearhart will be at the line shooting 2. Her only point tonight come from the line. She's 1 of 2 from the foul line.
Toes the line, get ready to put the first one up with a minute 45 left, leading by 4. In and out.
And that's 0 of 3 down the stretch, Charlie, from the foul line for Pikeville. They could be putting this game away from the line and not being able to connect.
You're right. Taking her time, second free throw up. This one is no good. Rebound, Meade from East Ridge. East Ridge trying to go down inside. She steals it back, though. And they say she won't.
Well, East Ridge turned it over 4
nice
times,
pass,
wide open.
and a basket. Kelsey Sloan, and it's a 2-point ball game, 49-47.
East Ridge has turned it over.
And timeout. Called by Pikeville, I believe. Is it a full? Yep. Full timeout, 49-47 Pikeville, minute 29 to play on the Intermountain Sports Network.
It begins with a click. And no matter where you are, you have countless choices at your fingertips. On the road, on your break, even in your own backyard. A world of entertainment is just a click away. Simply go to imctv.com/watchtve to get started. Intermountain Cable, connecting you to everything that matters.
.29 left here in tonight's second game between East Ridge and Pikeville, and Pikeville clinging to a 2-point lead right now,
yes.
Charlie. They'll have it bring the length of the floor. They've missed 4 straight free throws that could have given them at one time a 10-point lead, not been able to connect on the line.
The backcourt gives it up to Tackett. They get it
Dangerous
Rowe.
pass.
Rowe double teamed, and we're having another jump ball, I believe.
It will stay with Pikeville. Dangerous pass to start with.
We've had a bunch of jump balls
in the last couple minutes.
Yep. And we'll see, they'll run it back to back. Get it up to Stewart. Over to Tackett. And near steal, ball on the floor, and they do come away with it. Open look, underneath, shot up, and good, and we're tied at 49 with a minute to play. Pikeville with the basketball. Tackett gets it back now to Stewart. Stewart, it's going to be stolen again by Eastridge. Meade gets it back out front to Sloan.
Pikeville with only 5 team fouls, Charlie, so they could try to steal the ball, put some pressure on them.
They go underneath, and it's going to be a foul on Stewart, and it's a shooting foul.
And that's going to be 4 on Stewart.
Kyra Looney will be at the line with a chance to give her team the lead with 39.5 seconds to play.
Those missed free throws could come back to haunt the Lady Panthers.
Very possible.
Right now.
First one's good.
Ice water.
Timeout, going to ice her on that second one. 50-49 Eastridge with 39 seconds to play. And it is a full timeout. We'll be right back on WXLR Radio.
Our mission, our goal is to be the very best heart institute in the entire region.
At Pikeville Medical Center, we have all the technology to do minimally invasive cardiac surgery.
We took the busiest surgeon from Louisville, the busiest surgeon from Lexington, and the busiest surgeon from Charleston, and combined them in a team to offer and deliver the best heart surgery care in the region, if not in the state.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a 3-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
39.5 seconds odds left as Eastridge has taken a 1-point lead, 50-49, and Looney will be at the line for the second free throw, Charlie.
Could give her team a 2-point lead here, Larry. Nope. And missed it. Rebound comes off in there to Cole Williamson, and Rowe will give it up to Tackett. Kelsey Joe Tackett calls a timeout. 31 seconds left. Pikeville with a trailing by 1, but they have the basketball. It's a full timeout. We'll just keep you right here and talk about it, Larry.
Yep. I was looking at the timeouts. The scoreboard is showing that Eastridge does not have a timeout left. Pikeville now with 1. 31.2 seconds, down 1. They worked the ball inside, Charlie, in the third quarter and had a lot of success, but Pikeville here in this fourth quarter has only tallied 7 points, and Eastridge has actually outplayed them here, especially late. Pikeville right now 2 of 7 from the foul line here in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
And they were in the bonus with 2 minutes left in the third quarter, so they could have put this game away at the foul line, and instead Eastridge has fouled them, and they have let Eastridge get back in by not being able to knock free throws down.
Got to convert. That's exactly what's happening so far. Let's see what kind of play they draw up, try to get a basket here.
Might try to see Tackett or Bartley with a drive to the bucket. Jaden Edmonds has been successful tonight taking it to the rim. She's had 1 3-pointer. She's been to the line 9 times tonight, knocking 5 down, but she's missed all 3 here in this quarter.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Pikeville. Edmonds will throw it inbounds again. Those he's been to Rowe in the backcourt. Rowe brings it in, tries to go inside ball. Edmonds comes away with the caramel, get it back out top. Tackett taking it inside, shots up, no good.
Carried the ball.
Fouled on the floor.
Oh, I thought they was going to call a carry.
And the foul will be on Sarah Tackett. No, I'm sorry, on Leah Wells.
And that's going to be her first. Tackett will be at the line shooting 2 free throws. She has missed her only attempt tonight.
Missed it.
East Ridge with no timeouts. If she knocks this one down, it'll be tied. Only 19 seconds left, so they'll have to bring it down to get a shot up.
At the free throw line, Tackett. Shot up and no good. Rebound comes off to Looney. And Kyra Looney's going to be fouled.
And Bartley with the foul. That's her first. That will be the 1-and-1. Looney will go to the line. She was just there the last trip down, made 1 of 2. 13.5 seconds. Pikeville has 1 timeout left. If she makes them both, Charlie, it'll still be a 1-possession game.
Tackett just checked back in for East Ridge. Looney makes the first one. Of course, it's still a 1-possession ball game no matter what she does here.
Exactly.
And at the free throw line again, Looney. Second one's good. It's a 3-point game, 52-49. Timeout called by Pike. Well, that'll be their last timeout, I believe, Larry.
Yes, it will.
So let's set it up.
They'll have to bring it the length of the floor. Down 3, 13.5 seconds to go. They've got, don't know who they're going to have in. I think Stewart's going to be out. They're probably going to have 5 guards in. I know Bartley, Tackett, and it's a 30-second timeout. They're getting the players up off the bench. You're going to have Bartley, Tackett, Gearhart, Edmonds, and I think Rowe was into the game when they took the timeout. So any of those 5 can take the 3-point shot.
Well, the thing about it is, do you let them take the 3-point shot? Do you foul them?
Well, that's true. You know, that's something that I'm sure that Coach Campbell is looking at.
You know, if you foul them in the backcourt, Larry, they shoot 2 shots.
Exactly.
And they've not been doing very well from the foul line.
Of course, you might want to let them get it in the front court, take some time off the clock, and then foul.
Yeah, that's possible. Just don't foul them on a 3-point shot.
Right.
Tackett pushing it up the floor. Ball's on the floor. She goes and gets it. And we're going to have the foul. 6.5 seconds left.
Took a lot of time off the clock, took 7 seconds off, and Tackett will be at the line to shoot 2. So if she makes them both, she's still going to have a 1-point deficit. You couldn't make the first, miss the second, try to get the rebound. So we'll see what happens.
See what happens with the first one. And she misses the first one. They've had their opportunities, Larry.
Yes, Charlie. See, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 2 of 9 from the free throw line in the second half, in the fourth quarter. 2 of 9.
One more free throw coming for Tackett. And it's no good. Rebound East Ridge. And going to the free throw line will be Haley Parks.
And Stewart has got her 5th foul. 5.1 seconds left. 3-point lead. If it will be the 1-and-1. Parks knocks the first one down. Pretty well put it over with. She has not been to the line tonight. Still a glimmer of hope for the Lady Panthers.
I mean, you know, she's got to miss this first one for them.
They've got to miss the first one. You're right. Pikeville have to get the rebound and quickly get up floor. As a hush comes over the crowd.
Free throw's good.
Ball
that
game.
may be ball game. You're right. 53-49. Eastridge did what Pikeville didn't do. They hit their free throws down the stretch.
Yes, they have.
Makes them both. 54-49. Eastridge with 5.1 seconds left. Tackett will bring it into the front court. Pulls up for the three. It's no good, and Eastridge will advance to the championship game tomorrow night against the Batesville Tigers. We'll take a break and be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network.
Hot new titles available on demand. I gotta get my GED.
Welcome to night school. Why we in the ring? What's the square root of 81? What?
My work here is done.
Gnomes. They're so cute.
This will be the first manned mission to land on the moon. 2, 1.
Order on demand.
They say you spend about a third of your life waiting for something. Minutes just ticking by while life has you on hold. Total Pharmacy Care would like to give you a little of your life back. Now, we can't do anything about most of life's little delays, but you'll never have a long wait when you pick up your prescription because Total Pharmacy Care is more than a name. It's a promise. We're friendly, knowledgeable, and fast. Total Pharmacy Care, because you've waited long enough.
In 1983, Citizens Drug was established in Phelps. Nothing marks the passage of time like watching our children grow. We're now celebrating 30 years of helping families stay healthy and happy. Phelps and the surrounding area is a great place to live and raise a family. That's why we'll be here for the next generation too. Citizens Drug, still proud to be part of the Phelps community.
Let me introduce you to a pharmacy that doesn't need an introduction. See, Total Pharmacy Care might be new to you, but we've been in Eastern Kentucky since 1995. Filling prescriptions is all we do, so we get to know you and we answer your questions. Plus, you're in and out quick. And Total Pharmacy Care is locally owned and operated. So if Total Pharmacy Care is new to you, bring your prescriptions to one of our locations and meet an old friend. Total Pharmacy Care. It's not just a name, it's a promise.
Business Internet just reached the tipping point. Tip your hat to the information age. Get a gig for business and upload robust files, complex videos, and compound reports at the same time, in real time, while saving time. For DISA and data, get a gig. Got it? Now get going. Get up to 1 gig business cable internet from IMC. Bundle with business telephone and save even more. Call us today.
The volume here is as large as any other hospital in the region or larger. Minimally invasive robotic surgery allows me to see a three-dimensional image that is magnified and much clearer than what I can see with my normal eyes.
I helped someone and saved a life today. That's why I do heart surgery. We save lives.
Together, we provide the most advanced heart care for the region.
Welcome back to East Kentucky Expo Center, 54-49. The Warriors over the Panthers, and free throws might have been the deciding factor.
Yes, Charlie, free throws played a big part in it as Eastridge comes away with the big upset. Come in tonight's game 4-13, Pikeville 12-5, but Eastridge will advance on to the championship game. We'll go over some stats first for Pikeville. They were led in scoring tonight by Jaden Edmonds with 14 points, 12 points for Grace Bartley, 11 points for Kelchie Joe Tackett, had 5 points for Kirsten Cole Williamson, 4 points for Leslie Stewart, and 1 point for Olivia Gearhart. Pikeville was 11 of 22 for the foul line for the game, but in the fourth quarter, when they had a 6-point lead with 2:30 to go and could not convert free throws, only 2 of 9 from the foul line in the fourth quarter. Pikeville comes away with 20 rebounds, turns it over 27 times. Now for the victorious Eastridge Lady Warriors, They had 2 players in double figures, Kelsey Sloan and also Sarah Tackett with 11 each. 8 points for Haley Mead and also Haley Parks. 6 points for Leah Wells. 3 points for Sylvia Ratliff and 7 points for Kyra Looney. Free throw shooting, East Ridge was 8 of 12 for the game, 6 of 8 in the fourth quarter. Down the stretch, they had the one-on-ones and was 3 of 4 on those one-on-one attempts. East Ridge had 32 turnovers for the game, so it was 59 turnovers between the 2 teams. They won the rebounding battle 23-20 over Pikeville, and they will advance, as we said, tomorrow night, 6:30. Be right back here at the Expo Center, and they will take on the Paintsville Tigers.
As Larry says, 54-49 the final. East Ridge over Pikeville. Finals are set. We'll be here at 6:30. And it will be the Paintsville Tigers and the East Ridge Warriors. That'll wrap it up for us here from the Expo Center. For Alex back at the radio station, for my partner Larry Season, Wayne Fugit on cameras, Charlie Pencil. We'll see you tomorrow night on the Intermountain Sports Network.